inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me. A road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the sword. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. Adrenaline pressure, it's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key controlled by fight or flight. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Hello, hi, how are you? All right, well, we got one more song before we get started. I'm gonna tell y'all now, this story has been a roller coaster from the time this video dropped until yesterday afternoon, and that's when I decided that I was going to talk about it. When I truly decided I was going to talk about it. Yeah, so if you've been here before, this last song, get everything you need to get, because this one's going to be a long one, because we got a lot of things to point out, and we got to go through this journey together. All right, last song.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah.
Cash in the bags,
stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away. Yeah.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Hello, my lovelies. How are y'all doing? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? How are we doing? I hope you're doing well. I just woke up an hour ago, so I'm not in the bestest of moods, but we're gonna get through it. What is up, everybody? Good God, everybody's out here. All right. Well, So, okay. All right. So we're going to take this journey together. All right. Like, I could spill out all my opinions right now before we watch the video, but I want y'all to take the journey with me as I watch this video right here. Okay. By Savannah Marie. She's got 81,000 subscribers. I mean, good for her. And the name of the video is Pierogi Scammer Payback. That's the name of his channel. Exposed by former employee. Okay. All right. Exposed by former employee. Sure. And, that's the thumbnail. Scumbag. Payback. Okay. Intriguing. And then I heard the boys got a hold of it. Okay. I heard the boys got a hold of it and started reacting to it. Krista Nart, Chud Logic, even Doc, he reacted to it last night. But especially Krista Nart and Chud Logic. All right. I heard they got a hold of it. And I'm thinking, man, I don't know. I'm real gun shy on stuff like this. I don't know if I want to watch this one. I don't know if I want to deal with it. Even had people DM me about it. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to go over it. So, that night, I went into the Devil's Discord. All right. Went to DD, the Devil's Discord. And Vault was there. He was actually part of the R Council, as they were calling it. And Core brings up the video. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to touch it. And Core was like, Xylie, this is right up your alley. I'm like, nah, I don't want to watch it. I don't know if I want to do it. So he brings up the video. Now, I am in there with a bunch of dudes. All right. And I think another lady joined later. I don't need to say who that was. But I'm in there with a bunch of dudes, right? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so this might be about harassment. And I'm thinking to myself, this is going to go one or two ways. Either I'm going to have to end up cussing every single one of them out when I'm like, there's the harassment right there. Hello, you can't see that as harassment? Or I'm going to be sitting there not saying a word because I don't feel like arguing. Okay? Yes, we had our council of R. Yes, we did, Vault. All right? So we started watching it. And we're going along, and I'm just noticing these little things. And I remember specifically Core asking me, Xylie, you got a take? And we're only like halfway done at this point. I'm like, nah, I don't have a take yet. Because we weren't done with the video. Because you never know. The big exposed might be at the end. You know what I mean? It might be one of those, oh, shit moments. You know what I mean? So we're watching it. And then I had my almost explosion moment going, oh my God. What the hell? So we are going to go through this journey, through this video together, all right? I don't think we have to use the buddy system, but I'm going to tell you how I feel about it as we go. And afterwards, we'll get into it, okay? The first thing I would like to say is, Savannah, at least you know that it's not one of the white men that are talking about this and reacting to it. I am a loud, very opinionated Puerto Rican woman. Don't let the accent fool you. And before you go with the, oh, she must be right-leaning, no. I'm actually very left-leaning. Everybody knows that. I just don't tone police. Oh, wait. Are people wondering where I'm getting the white man thing from? Oh, also, we got some white men out here making reaction videos to defend Pierogi, LOL. Well, I'm not one of them. Okay? Squatching, don't bring up Rumble. I only upload my YouTube videos up there. I'm like a month behind. All right? Rumble ain't got nothing to do with it. Shut up, Squatching. Anywho. So, yeah. Are y'all ready? Oh, and I can promise you this. I didn't see Chud Logic's reaction to this video. I didn't see his reaction. I think I popped in, but I ended up leaving. I didn't see his reaction to this video. So I don't know everything he said, but I do know what he's been tweeting has been on point about it. If you've seen me on Twitter, you kind of know how I feel about this video. And I'm going to be honest with you. If I heavily disagreed with dem boys about this video, I would tell every single one of them, and I would say it out loud and proud. I absolutely disagree. You are wrong. So, I don't know. So we're going to watch it. All right, put a one in the chat if you're ready to start. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, hold on. Waiting for the... Okay, there we go. All right, so I've already got this sped up to 1.25. We are going to be picking it apart because I had DMs with Miss Savannah yesterday, and, you know, I wanted to get some clarifying things happening, you know, clarifying conversation, and it turned into a petty fest and wanting to play games, and I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll just react to it. Whatever. All right. I don't need anything clarifying. So. All right. So this is going to be paused a lot, ladies and gentlemen, because what is the one thing? Okay. Hold on. For those of you who have not been in my audience before, all right, I have the best audience in YouTube. Do you know why I have the best audience in YouTube? Because my audience isn't dumb. My audience knows how to pick apart screenshots. Because if anybody knows anything about me when it comes to screenshots, and y'all can thank Skip for this one, I need to see certain details in a screenshot. A screenshot has to be a certain way. And how people take screenshots tells a lot about them. And I know my audience won't let a narrative say one thing and a screenshot say another. They won't just listen and let the screenshot roll by. They'll actually stop and look at it. I've taught them well, because some people honestly didn't even do such things until I taught them to do it. Well, true, Gravedigger, but that's okay. We love you anyway, all right? There's nothing wrong with that. You okay, Gravedigger? All right? So we're going to be picking this apart. And we're going to start now.
12th, 2023. 7:21 a.m. I opened my inbox to find an email addressed to me by someone named Hina. It read,
Savannah, my name is Hina. I go by the pseudonym Dictionary. I used to work with scammer Payback, Pierogi, as their translator for approximately 2 years. I'm reaching out to you in the hopes of exposing a sexual predator.
Okay, let's start. And we're only 29 seconds in. I'm reaching out to you in hopes of exposing a sexual predator that threatens to use his authority and connections to cover up his sexual deviancy. I'm worried for my safety. I need y'all, this whole area right here, put a pin in it, because as we go along in this video, we are going to be looking for sexual predator stuff, you know. We're going to be looking for threatening to use his authority and connections to cover up his sexual deviancy. Okay. I'm worried for my safety. Oh my God. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Somebody tried to call me. Anyway. So we're going to be looking for the predator part. We're going to be looking for using his authority and his connections to cover up his sexual deviancy. That's what we're going to be looking for, right? Right.
That threatens to use his authority and connections to cover up his sexual deviancy. I'm worried for my safety. I started working for Pierogi around the time of this video. All video footage of the interactions between
well, you know, she says it.
And scammer Payback were actually me being used as a thirst trap in order to gain information.
Me being used as a thirst trap. Put a pin in that too, please. I'm going to let y'all listen to that again. For what she did to scammer Payback with helping them.
And scammer Payback were actually me being used as a thirst trap in order to gain information from the scammer, and this.
So she got paid to be a thirst trap. All right.
This is also how I started working for scammer Payback as a live stream and video translator. A short time after working with him, it became clear that his intentions of our relationship were more than just professional, during which I was groomed by my boss and used as a object.
All right. During which I was groomed by my boss and used as a sexual object, okay? We're going to look for groomed, okay? Groomed is the big word in the sentence. Put a pin in it.
He used to get drunk and message me all the time, asking me to get HKD high-key drunk with him. Eventually, this led to him asking for videos and nudes
Now, let's see. No, that
and
wasn't
poses
it.
to reenact for his
Now, this right here, I don't think anything was in between because he was like counting down.
sexual fantasies. I would like to add that he is married with children and his public image relies highly on him being a man with Christian values.
I would like for y'all to notice that he is a married Christian man with children with Christian values. Okay. What are we really attacking here? This video, to me, ends up showing one thing, but trying to say another.
I'm attaching some of the screenshots to this email.
Oh, here's another thing. I'm attaching some of the screenshots, right? All right, so what do we know about screenshots? What do we know about screenshots? What does I preach about screenshots? I want to see dates and times, right? I want to see dates and times. What's the date on these screenshots? Wait a minute, Paige. Wait a minute. I'm not saying they're fake. I am not saying these screenshots are fake. What do I like to see with screenshots? I like to see dates and times. What's the date on these screenshots? What's the date on these screenshots? It says today. You're going to find that in a lot of the screenshots. A lot of the screenshots says today. You know what that means? You were taking screenshots as it was happening. Why would you take screenshots as it was happening? I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. All right? Why else on something like this would you go ahead and go, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and screenshot that and screenshot that and screenshot that and screenshot that as you're going. It's amazing. All right, let's keep going.
Email. I have many more that include images and propositions. These are the screenshots showing how obsessively he behaves and the fact that he would not take
Okay.
my silence as an answer. I'm from a third world country.
On her Twitter, on Hina's Twitter, she has a screen recording. That screen recording was screen recorded as it was happening because there's a little snippet in there where you see him typing. She was screen recording it as it was happening. Why would you do that? Why would you preemptively go ahead and go, I'm going to go ahead and screen record this? So, just saying.
I was getting paid in dollars and not complying felt like it would jeopardize my job and source of income. This stemmed from the fact that he would usually pay my salary only after I complied. Thank you for your time, Hina.
This was not the first time that I had ever heard Pierogi's name. I've actually been consuming scam baiting content for years now, and I would consider myself a very big fan of the genre. But if you don't know who Pierogi is, allow me to introduce you.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't know who the hell he was. I didn't know. The dudes knew who, the dudes that were in the call, they knew who he was. I'm like, I've never heard of this channel before. Who is that? I had no clue.
Pierogi is the alias of this man who runs the YouTube channel called Scammer Payback. The scam baiting genre has a lot of heavy hitters, but Scammer Payback, having over 7 million subscribers on YouTube, is arguably one of the most popular ones. Perhaps the most important thing I want you to take from watching this video is that I do not want you, nor do I expect you, to immediately end your support of Scammer Payback because of this video. While Scammer Payback did originally start with Pierogi, it has since evolved to be an entity that employs many people. There are employees of this company who rely on Scammer Payback for their livelihood. And I would be remiss to say that, oh, they don't even do that great of work, because Scammer Payback does amazing work. They have helped victims of these scams by recouping their losses or even stopping the scam before it even gets to the point where the scammer—
Wait a minute. I just picked up she said that. Hold on. No. Hold on. I ain't let— No. Hold on. We're doing on the ground reporting. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. Okay, hold on. She's being captured. No. Okay, no, that's where she was exposing. Because right here, she's exposing that people are being silenced. If you're a paying member of Pierogi's YouTube, you're not allowed to speak your mind about the situation in the supporters chat anymore. You no longer have a place to speak your mind. This is controlling and weird. And what it says here is, please, all members of SP, please let's change the subject, and when and if Pierogi decides to add or fix the situation, he will in his time as per administration. Any and all text about this will be deleted. Okay, that's called getting in control of your Discord. That's called getting in control of your Discord. And here she is exposing more people that said they're not allowed to speak about it. Okay, I thought it was something else. I was wrong on that one. All right. My bad. I'm not as perfect as what everybody thinks I am. All right.
Can access the victim's bank account in the first place. Scammer Payback has helped a lot of people. It has helped bring widespread awareness to the topic, and the channel has made a positive impact on the entire world. This video is not some kind of hit piece against Scammer Payback.
No, it's a hit piece against the guy who runs Scammer Payback. How are you, in good faith, literally sitting there? You're literally sitting there and saying this isn't a hit piece against Scammer Payback, but yet it's literally a hit piece against the guy who runs Scammer Payback. Come on now. Come on now. Really?
I don't want to see the channel lose its audience because of the actions of Pierogi. They do really important and impactful work, and I would never dream of taking that away from them. This video is about Pierogi as a person, not Scammer Payback. So please don't send any hate, bullying, harassment, anything like that to anyone involved in the situation. While we're out here giving disclaimers, this video is not meant to defame or slander Pierogi. Defamation and slander would require that I am knowingly spreading false information about him, and I would not be making this video if I were not 100% convinced by the evidence.
Well, that email you showed. Okay, we'll keep going.
That I will be sharing with you today. The rest of whatever I say here is strictly my own opinion and my own personal interpretation of the situation. And I also recognize that other people might interpret things differently than me.
Unless you're a white man reacting to it and coming to the defense of Pierogi, because God forbid they can't say anything. You literally had to put the white man line in your community post. Ma'am. Oh my God. Oh.
Personally, though, I do believe everything that Hina has told me. Hina even allowed me access into her private Discord account to verify this relationship between her and
Oh, you know what's funny? When she went into the Discord, oh, look, there's dates. Oh my God. So this happened around September of 2023. September maybe goes into October. Okay. So you see dates when she's scrolling through the Discord. Just throwing it out there.
Pierogi for myself. She did, in fact, have an extensive history with Pierogi in the form of thousands of Discord DMs with him that took a very long time to get to the top while I was scrolling through them. I was also able to confirm.
So here's my question. Here's my question, Savannah. You was able to see the DMs. Why didn't you screenshot the DMs yourself and show her allegations that she put in that email? How come you didn't? You had access to the honeypot. You were literally Pooh Bear. You had the honeypot in your arm. You could do your cute little dance because you have your honey. And you didn't think to come out with the screenshots that backs up what that woman said in the email? Are you kidding me? What she said in the email is what I would have been looking for. I'm just saying. I would have took those screenshots so quick backing up what she said in that email. Oh my God. I mean, knowing me, I probably would have screenshot the whole entire thing. I'm sitting on one conversation I'm sitting on 400 screenshots I've had with somebody that I don't like anymore. I would have took a screenshot of everything. What? I'm just saying. Somebody let Kind know that they're behind. Just saying. Anyway, but she's sitting here like Pooh Bear holding the honey pot, but she done dumped out all the honey. She dumped out all the honey. Because what they're saying and what they're showing are two different things.
Confirm that this Discord account that she claimed to be Pierogi was actually attached to his YouTube and Twitch channels. That all being said, this is all still anecdotal, and while there are many screenshots and screen recordings to back up Hina's claims, those screenshots did come from Discord channels that were constantly being recreated and then deleted over and over again. The only evidence of the existence of this specific Discord channel/channels that we'll be profiling here are in the form of Hina's screen recordings and screenshots. The screenshots that Hina
Amazing. So the only ones that show any kind of proof are from Hina that she took on the day. Sorry, my bad. I can't highlight that. That she took the day of during all these conversations. I mean, come on now. Let's keep going.
Intriguing, but I wasn't sure exactly what I was looking at or what any of the screenshots meant. So obviously I responded to Hina's email, and shortly after we were connected on Discord.
I want to know why you reached out to me specifically.
Okay, I would like to say that whoever recorded this, I'm surprised your computer did not blow up. This was the most frustrating shit I've ever seen in my life. Watching this recording and hearing them talk, it did not sync, and I felt like her computer was about to blow up. It's bad. It's so bad. But let's continue.
To help you, because I know that you have some contacts and stuff. What made you reach out to me?
I liked how objective you were, right? You weren't really siding with one person, you weren't giving both sides. And that's something that I really wanted.
Okay, how do I say this and stay respectful? How do I say this and stay respectful? Savannah, you were a mark. Yeah. 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 You got.
And the way I released it. Secondly, if someone knows me, obviously people can go like, oh, they know her, they're just siding with her.
I spent the past few months really just debating on whether or not I even wanted to take something
shouldn't have.
of this magnitude. But ultimately we ended up here.
No. Okay, no. I take that back. And you'll hear me say this later on. If this story was just to expose a scumbag husband cheating on his wife and that was the narrative of the story, then yeah, girl, take the story. All right, we all love some juicy gossip. If that was the story, everything else,
because I feel like, in my opinion, Hina deserves justice. Pierogi deserves to be held accountable.
Justice for what? Oh God, we're not even there yet. Oh no. Okay. Justice for what? Okay, we'll see. We're gonna go through it. We're gonna do it together.
And I think that there's a lot that humanity as a whole can learn from this situation. And hopefully it will improve workplace relationships somewhere, somehow, moving forward. There are two sides to every story, and what we're about to hear is Hina's side. I pride myself on being able to hear out both parties, to hear every side of every story. But Pierogi did not give me that opportunity, despite me exhausting literally every avenue I had to contact him. I sent a DM to his Instagram, which...
Hi, Pierogi. Hina reached out to me to help exposing you. Jesus Christ. And I will be making a video about it. I know about the HKD Discord channels, and she has screenshots and screen recordings of a few of them before you deleted them. Okay, that was a little misleading because it was technically before you deleted them, but you should have added as they were going on. Anyway, I've been sent an entire Google Drive. Where's I want the Google Drive. I cannot tell y'all how much I want that Google Drive. Because I feel like there are things missing. Anyway, I've been sent an entire Google Drive, and I've been able to verify the validity of those screenshots/recordings by logging into Hina's Discord account and seeing your DMs for myself. Wait a minute. Savannah, wait a minute. I've been able to verify the validity of those screenshots. But Savannah, you said that the screenshots she had were from deleted rooms in the Discord. So how were you able to verify those screenshots that came from those deleted rooms? How were you able to do that? You weren't able to verify those because you can only go off of those screenshots that were taken that day. Savannah, this is why people think they're fake. Because those screenshots say today, and they just magically come out of rooms that aren't there anymore, or that were deleted and remade. So some people are taking the it's all fake route. Me, not so much. I'm not taking the it's all fake route. That's not the route I'm taking. Anyway. By logging into Hina's Discord, account and seeing your DMs for myself. Well, you obviously didn't see all of them, that there were rooms deleted that you could only go by Hina's, right? That all being said, you and I know how you abuse the power dynamic between the two of you. Okay, let's talk about power dynamic. Was there a power dynamic between the two? Yes, there technically was. He was the employer, she was the employee. But here's the thing about it. The question is, did he use his power dynamic? Did he use his power dynamic against her? Amber Chick, I don't think so. Well, Amber, I'm kind of, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Based on everything I've seen, you were someone paying her salary. True. She felt obligated to comply with your advances. Did she feel obligated? Because she wanted to please her boss. There's a lot of white knighting going on right here. That email that Hina sent you really got to you, didn't it?
Went straight to his message requests, never to be seen again. And since Instagram and Facebook are both owned by Meta, I couldn't send like another message on Facebook because it just went to the same place as the first message I sent on Instagram. I went to X, where I found that his DMs were turned off. I couldn't DM him on Discord because he has it set to only accept messages from people who had servers in common with him. My only other option was email. He has 2 email addresses listed on his.
Then join his server and message him. Quick, easy fix. Join his server, then message him. That's an easy fix.
YouTube account, one for business inquiries and one for their tip line. I sent an email to both of them. I then had Hina send Pierogi a Discord message since she had already been in contact with him through DMs, and he responded promptly. This is how that conversation went.
P,
Oh God.
I need to have a serious conversation with you. Please let me know whenever you have time.
Sup, how goes it?
Yay. Would you be able to do a quick voice chat, or would you rather I type it out?
Yeah, type it.
Okay, first of all, now you see how he answered back? Sup, how goes it? With an exclamation point. It doesn't seem like they parted ways in a bad way. And she goes, yay!
Put out because I'm pretty slammed, sorry.
Okay, well, I wanted to be the one to let you know since I still consider you my friend. Regardless of everything, Savannah Marie will be contacting you shortly via email. Please do read it. It's very important for me, please.
What is that?
Well, she sent the email. Read it and you'll know. Just know that I do and will always consider you my friend.
What do you mean?
I consider you my friend, but I'm going to go to a drama YouTuber, and yes, she does drama. She just does drama in a different spectrum, okay? But I'm going to go to a drama YouTuber and expose you. What? What? And before anybody says anything, her job was a translator. Okay? She translated things. I don't want to hear this shit. She's from another country and she doesn't know the English language. No. We're not going to do that today. Okay? We are not going to baby this woman. I refuse. I'm just saying.
Mean.
I wanted you to hear this from me first, since I respect you and I really want you to be able to give your comment. I'm exposing you for workplace sexual harassment.
Put a pin in it. Workplace sexual harassment. Put a pin in it. Pin. Okay?
After that last message, silence. Neither myself or Hina have heard anything from Pierogi since then. But needless to say, he knows this is happening. He has knowledge of this video being created. And he had every opportunity to provide a statement to me or even defend himself. Not even to me. He could have just talked to Hina if he wanted to. It's been over a week and I've been expecting a cease and desist letter or some sort of legal correspondence. but I have heard absolutely nothing. Some might say that this is just him playing it smart, but in my opinion, his silence is a statement in and of itself. The email I sent to him was basically just like, hey, Hina is...
I know that right, Natanya. The only reason why I said that, because I have seen comments of people saying that to defend her. About her being from another country and English not being her first language and stuff like that. No, she was a translator. She's a very, very smart cookie. Hina is not dumb. Well, she's not dumb, but when it comes to exposing, she's dumb. It's like book smarts versus street smarts. This is the situation we're dealing with right here, okay? She's very smart, very highly intelligent woman. Okay? But I've seen people try to use that as a scapegoat for her. No, we're not doing that today.
going to be exposing you for sexual harassment in the workplace. Here's your opportunity to speak to me on the situation, to provide a statement, etc. Please respond, basically. Literally, I just wanted to give him the chance to give me a statement. That was the extent of my intentions in reaching out to him in the first.
Yeah, well, I tried to talk to you, ma'am, yesterday, and you wanted to play semantics with me, and I even, kind of bent the knee and was like, okay, and answered your question, and you still wouldn't answer mine. You were so autistically fixated on what I said, ma'am. Ugh. Just saying.
First place. So
okay, that's another thing we're not going to do. Sad Kino, sexual harassment in Discord worst place. Anybody who thinks that sexual harassment cannot happen over the internet, you have lost your minds. Okay? We're talking harassment. We're not talking assault. All right, we're talking harassment. And anybody who thinks that sexual harassment cannot happen in Discord, you have lost your minds. It absolutely can happen. All right, so we're not doing that either. We are definitely not going to do that either today. Okay? I'm just saying. It can definitely happen over the internet. No matter where you are, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, the devil's Discord, it can happen anywhere. Okay? All right.
He absolutely has knowledge of my attempts to contact him, and I have not heard from him. And I think part of that is probably because I didn't even initially tell him exactly what Hina had sent me, what evidence I had, etc. So he didn't want to further implicate himself by essentially admitting to something I had no proof of. After all, I'm a very small channel, all things considered. He might just be banking on the story not gaining any traction, and we all should know by now that the #1...
Oh, this gained traction. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You did a bang-up job, girl. Everybody's talking about it.
Rule to dealing with drama, if you want to call it that, on the internet is just to not respond, because by responding, you're essentially creating the Streisand effect, bringing more attention to the situation. If you ignore the drama, 9 times out of 10, it just kind of fades into obscurity. And I think he's taking his chances on that one. If no one really hears about this, does he even need to address it? The allegations go farther than just sexual harassment in the workplace. One accusation
in this grand scheme of things, 80K is actually a small channel. It's not a large platform. She's not even in triple digits yet. She's not even at 100K. So technically 80K in the grand scheme of things is a small channel. Like my channel is still technically a micro channel. I don't even have 10K. So, and compared to his channel, yeah, she has a small channel.
For instance, would be that this should be, and probably is considered by many, to be cheating on his wife. And this is all assuming that Pierogi...
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. All I gotta say is, the wife, because she did put out a statement, and we will be reading that, the wife is a better woman than I am. That's all I'm going to say about that one. She is a better woman than me. Because had I seen... Actually, as a matter of fact... No, I ain't even going to get into that. Yeah, yes, she's a better woman than me. That's all I'm going to say. Because had that have been me... Woo! Me, Pumpkin, Edna, and Penelope would have rode off in the sunset. I'm just saying.
His wife are not in an open relationship. I considered this. It was actually one of the first questions I asked Hina, and she pretty much shut it down right away. According to her, Pierogi is openly religious, and his wife is even more dedicated to Christianity than he is. It would be
okay. All right. Listen, Linda. Listen. Oh, dear God, have mercy on my soul. Y'all need to stop leaning into the fact that he's Christian. Now, this is one part throughout the video. I'm just going to go ahead and say now. Stop leaning into the fact that he was Christian. People who say they're Christian, they mess up and they do, some of them, horrendous shit. Okay? Him being Christian has nothing to do with this. Yes, all kinds of people speak. Oh my God. All kinds of people cheat. Exactly, Kangaloo. Stop leaning in on that. Stop trying to make it sound worse. Please. Stop it. You're trying to add these colorful fucking descriptions to make it sound worse than what it actually was, because it was already bad enough. But you're just sprinkling in these little fucking details that honestly don't fucking matter.
Shocking and unusual to hear that Pierogi and his wife had agreed upon having an open relationship, and that his wife was aware of his relationship with Hina. Not that it's any of our business, but he could...
Wait. Are there anything possible where his wife had open relationship? Is there? No. Okay, no, they didn't have an open... I was about to say, girl, if they had an open relationship... He said, if I were putting this video, I only feel comfortable doing so after reaching out to him. Comment, I don't want to be able to... I'd probably be able to be like, hey, I have a Google Drive... Okay, that's her telling her. Hey, is there some way open for possible that Pierogi and his wife had an open relationship? Nope. Okay, so they did not have an open relationship. I was about to say, girl, if they had an open relationship and I didn't pick that up on the first time, oh my God. Oh God. Oh, this would have been a lot dirtier.
And that his wife was aware of his relationship with Hina. Not that it's any of our business, but he could have at least easily shut down any accusations of cheating by saying, like, my wife knows about Hina, we're in an open relationship, bye, peace out. But he didn't do that, he didn't give me that.
I'm gonna be honest. Because of what you're trying to make this story out to be, I don't care about the cheating now. You literally took the meat of the accusation, like what the accusation should have been, and you blew it so out of proportion that the main accusation doesn't fucking matter anymore. And I'm sitting here having to defend a man who cheated on his wife and he has kids because of your fuck up. I'm literally sitting here having to defend a cheater. I'm literally here defending a cheater. I am tired of people making me defend people I don't want to defend. Yeah, exactly, Vault. When you accuse a guy of sexually harassing and grooming, everything else goes out the window. Yeah. No, not no men W. No, Vault. Exactly, Steffi. Yeah, Savannah, look what you made Xylie do.
And that is one thing that I was hoping to get clarification on, so that that didn't end up being part of the conversation. Even if he said that and it wasn't true, he could have just shut down that specific accusation right away and then addressed it and handled it privately with his family without any of us knowing, because it really ultimately is none of our business. So I'm saying all this.
Yeah, it's ultimately none of our business, but we're gonna sprawl it all over the internet. But it's none of our business, y'all. It's none of our business.
Because I acknowledge that this dynamic may be at play here and we have no way of knowing. Even though I personally believe that it is a small likelihood that we have.
Wait a minute.
And handled it privately with his family without any of us knowing, because it really ultimately is none of our business. So I'm saying all this because I acknowledge that this dynamic may be at play here and we have no way of knowing. Even though I personally believe that it is a small likelihood that would be the case. Anyway, I know this has kind of been a long introduction here, but I figured the best way to present this story is to let Hina just tell it for herself using my platform. So the following interview is Hina's side of the story. I will provide evidence on screen where necessary, but ultimately, please don't—
Girl, do you? Do you? I'm just saying.
Don't take anything from this video as anything more than anecdote. While I honestly don't believe that there are other
Okay, FYI, that's how she covers her ass. What she just said is how she covers her ass in this video.
Will provide evidence on screen where necessary, but ultimately, please don't take anything from this video as anything more than anecdote. While I honestly don't believe that there are other people right now in similar situations with Pierogi specifically, you know, I
don't take anything in this video besides okay, hold on. Basically everything's anecdote. That's how she covered her ass in this video. She knows how to cover her ass. So then that makes me the question is, Savannah, were you dumb on taking this case on, or did you know what you were doing? Because you knew enough to say, don't take this anything more than anecdote. You knew to put that little line in there to cover your ass. So then that makes me question, are you really dumb? Did you just drop the ball and didn't look for certain things? You covered your ass on purpose. You kept that in the edit. Reese for 2. I don't know, this proves you can either be petty or smart. I don't know, this proves you can either be petty or smart. True, Reese. Thank you for the 2.
I definitely think that Hina is the only one. I still feel like this video is important to publish because of the admittedly unlikely possibility that there could be others who are too scared to speak out and lose their jobs with Scammer Payback. Even if it's just a 1% chance that there's another person out there, it's worth it to me. And we would be silly not to consider the possibility that if none of this got brought to light now, you know, what is the possibility that Pierogi could go hire a new translator, a female translator, and then end up pursuing a similar relationship with that person. I hope that this video prevents that from happening.
That would make him a cheating scumbag. I mean, he's already a cheating scumbag. He's already a cheating scumbag. But that would make him an even bigger cheating scumbag.
If it hasn't already, I don't think it has. But on the slim chance that there are others, I hope that this also gives them the bravery to speak out. Also, one last thing, sorry.
Yes, please, speak out. My channel is Savannah, whatever. I have 80,000 subscribers. I would love to take on your story and attach a bunch of shit on top of it that has nothing to do with what went on. Please do. Please do. And I'm going to make all these claims and not show evidence to back those claims up.
That the recording of the interview is a little bit choppy. I think my graphics card needs replacing. It's been giving me issues lately, so the video is not perfect, but ultimately the audio is what matters the most. So anyway, here's Hina.
Hi, my name is Hina. I go online by the name
Stefan Corrido for 5. At 4:45, she says she wouldn't make that video if she wasn't 100% certain. Now she goes, guys, these screenshots are just anecdote. Yes, I know. Thank you for the 5, Stefan. I appreciate it.
dictionary.
The dictionary thing. You told me the story before, but do you want to explain how you got that name?
Well, there was like a live stream going on and I was translating in the background and the scammer suddenly went like, hey, do you have a dictionary next to you or something? Like, how are you constantly able to tell what I'm saying to you? So I just took the name from there. He was like, yeah, I have a dictionary. So I became dictionary.
You are the dictionary. What is life for you like? How did having this job with Pierogi improve your living situation over there?
My life was pretty difficult before, but I'm not going to say it was to the point it is now. Financially, it was like I had to work really hard. I had to work really long hours to earn the money, as opposed to when I started working with Scammer Payback. After I started working with Scammer Payback in the beginning, the money was pretty good. It was, I started with $750. And that was a decent amount of money for me. That meant I didn't have to like budget control everything.
You had some disposable income.
Actually, you know what? In the end, it wasn't disposable income because it ended up being spent on booze. The beginning, it was a really nice thing to have, a bit of wiggle room.
Something I want you to keep in mind while listening to Hina talk about this is that she is from a very poor part of the world. While the money that she made working for Scammer Payback would be considered insignificant here in America, this salary was far more than the average income of most working people in the country she lives in.
It's life-changing money here. That's money that doctors earn here once they're in their mid-30s.
According to worldsalaries.com, the average
Vault for 5. Would it be funny if she uses the AdSense of that video to buy a new GP? She probably will. She needs to, though. Let's be honest. She needs to. Thank you for the 5, Vault. I appreciate it.
average monthly income of an individual person working in her country in 2024 is 81,925 rupees.
Okay, now, here is, how come I don't understand why that was blurred out and you're saying her country, so people are automatically thinking she's in India. I don't know if I don't know where she's at. But anyway, this is how much she was making versus what they were making.
Which converts to $293.45 USD. Hina started working for Pierogi at a monthly salary of $725, and eventually that got raised to $1,000. Hina was making more than triple the amount of money that everyone else around her was making. The average monthly income of a working class person in America is about $6,200.
Okay, Vault said, also, Xylie, I'm back to believing that she's in India because Pakistan is Islamic country, so no booze. Ah. And also, she said rupees, which is India's currency. There we go. All right. There we go. There we go. Listen, you know how I talk about book smarts versus street smarts? I'm more on the street smart side than book smarts. So, that's why I have my audience, and that's why my audience is the best audience out there, because, y'all make me learn. Okay, Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and all have rupees. Okay, so she can actually be in Pakistan then. Okay. Because she said to somebody in the comments that she wasn't in India, or she's not Indian. And somewhere I saw it where they said she was Pakistani. So no, Meaden, I didn't. All right.
Which sounds insanely high to me, right? Am I just poor? But anyway, imagine tripling that to $18,600 a month. How would that impact your quality of life? How would that change your
18,000? Okay, wait. You know what? I think she meant 1,800. I'm going to be honest here. I think she meant 1,800 because she said it tripled. And tripling wouldn't be 18,000. Tripling 700 and some wouldn't be 18,000. I think she meant 1,800. I'm going to be honest with you. I think she kind of just accidentally said that. Raina, thank you for being a member for 20 months. Yes, we love you, Xylie. Love you too, Xylie. Thank you, Raina. Oh, wait. Oh, God.
$1,600 a month. How would that
Yeah, there
impact
we
your
go.
quality of life? How would that change? $15,600 a month.
Yeah.
How would that impact your quality of life? How would that change your life? How would your life improve with that kind of income? And more specifically, what kind of things would you put up with in the workplace to continue making that amount of money? This is what Hina was faced with while working for Scammer Payback. How did you end up?
Okay, audience, this is, okay, look. Now, those of you who've been with me long enough, y'all have known. Anybody who's new, this is what I need y'all to do, okay? I need y'all to get up with your reading comprehension skills, all right? When you watch videos like this, now you know how sometimes you can just listen to a video. I mean, I listen to a lot of videos, but videos that I review that I've already watched, I do it in two different ways. I listen to it just to get to know what was said, and then I go back and I actually watch it for the screenshots and stuff. Learn how to, and I know it's hard, okay, but if you ever have time, learn how to stop. Now, we learned this with Mama Max, by the way, okay? We learned this with Mama Max back when he was exposing the girls that were exposing him. Always make sure to go back and read the screenshots as the person was narrating, because somebody dishonest will sit there and give you a narration and the screenshot say something totally different. So, for screenshot purposes only, absolutely.
Up meeting Pierogi.
So I was randomly browsing YouTube one day and I was really bored. I found this video and it was like about a scam baiter and it was the raging series that he had where the Indian scammers would rage. If I remember correctly, I subscribed to his Patreon and joined his Discord server. And this is back before he reached 1 million subs, so it was still like it was busy, but it was a more calmed down server. That's how I got to kind of have casual conversations, and then eventually he needed help with a video, so I volunteered to help him get information on the scammer. Essentially, I thirst trapped a scammer boss for a video. Basically, he posted on his Discord that he needed a Facebook account to add the scammer so that they could get access to the posts he was putting and stuff like that. So I added him, and I told him that I know how to thirst trap and stuff. So I...
Oh! You know how to do what? Wait, what do you know how to do? What? Let's hear that again. Wait, no. We're going to hear that again.
A scammer boss for a video. Basically, he posted on his Discord that he needed a Facebook account to add the scammer so that they could get access to the posts he was putting and stuff like that. So I added him, and I told him that I know how to thirst trap and stuff. So
I know how to thirst trap. I know how to thirst trap and stuff. I can help you out. I know how to get those scammers and get them to give me what they want. Just like she knew how to take the screenshots as they were happening and knew how to do screen recordings as they were happening, right? I knew how to thirst trap. Well, Sakura, she could also know she obviously knows multiple languages too. So she offered to thirst trap. Pierogi, I'm here to tell you, you are a fucking idiot. You are an idiot. He is an absolute idiot to do what he did. He is absolutely an idiot. He is an absolute idiot. She told you she knew how to thirst trap. And then guess what happened? Your ass got trapped. You're an idiot, my guy. You're an idiot. This is what happens when you think with your dick and not your brain. I'm just saying. Let's continue.
I ended up getting a lot of information from the scammer, a lot more than anyone thought I'd be able to get.
Yeah, can you talk about that experience a little bit? Because I know that there's videos about this specific scammer that Pierogi made using the information you were able to get.
It took around 3 months overall. Not really the work put in, but just the time span was almost 3 months to get all the information. I would have like 2-3 hour WhatsApp calls with him.
Wow.
Video calls. I was like, oh, I want to see your house and stuff. So he went out, he showed me the apartment where he lives, he showed me the outside of everything. He introduced me to his friends. And eventually by the end, I kind of convinced him that I was into scamming too. I told him, oh, I'm going to give you a victim. And this is when Pierogi did his 1 million subscriber stream. Basically, he went online live. He took the call from the scammer. I started translating rapidly whatever the scammer.
Oh, you know what? And this background is different. So Savannah, you took these screenshots right here. You must have took these screenshots right here because Hina's screenshots are gray in the background. So you were able to take these screenshots to back up where she was translating. Okay.
Was saying because they were speaking in Hindi and all of that, and he really liked that.
So he didn't pay you to thirst trap the scammer. That was a voluntary thing, right?
Yeah, it was a voluntary.
So how did that end up turning into a paycheck, a job?
And those had dates, by the way. If you look at these right here, these had dates, 10/21/2021. So she was doing this back in 2021 for him. We're now in 2024. And I think what they were doing was like I think it ended in like September, October of last year. So 2 years? 2 years she was talking to him.
And he really liked that.
So he didn't pay you to thirst trap the scammer. That was a voluntary thing, right?
Yeah, it was a voluntary.
So how did...
Doesn't she say in the email that she was... Yeah, I know. I put a pin in it. No, she was paid to thirst trap. What do you mean, Midna? Yeah. She was paid to do that, and she was paid to translate. What's up, Nintendo Mail?
Did that end up turning into a paycheck, a job?
I did the live translation then. I just started DMing Pierogi whatever I heard on the stream because I was tuning into the streams for a very long time. And after a couple of months, I just couldn't manage freelancing. I wasn't even freelancing. I was volunteering, translating at night and then going in the morning to work. It just wasn't feasible for me. So I told him that he should get either a new translator or, I need some compensation. So he offered to give me a job.
How long were you doing the free translating before he ended up offering to pay you?
A couple of months.
Okay. Wow. I mean, that's a lot of free work to put into someone.
Yeah, that's why I was so reluctant to leave because one of the things was I worked so freaking hard to get this job. Let's say I put 6 months of volunteer work in, right? I worked really hard. I proved myself to them, right? Every time I think about quitting, I'd be like, I have to prove myself all over again to another person. I have to show them that I'm worthy. And that is so much time and effort. Do I still have that in me? I don't know because I'm still kind of collecting myself after everything that's happened.
How often was he streaming?
Girl, you volunteered. They're sprinkling in things. Oh God, this is so gross.
Like how many times a week, let's say, were you translating for him?
When I started off, he would stream almost daily, maybe 4 streams a week or stuff like that. By the end, he barely streamed.
You've sent me screenshots, and obviously by the time this comes out, you'll have posted a lot of them. So in a lot of those screenshots you sent me, you could see the Discord server that you guys were in called the SP Intel Hub. Who used that server? Was it just you and Pierogi?
Just Pierogi and I. We were the only people in that server.
Okay. And what did you
I
guys...
made it.
Oh, you made it. Okay.
You made it. Okay, so one of my questions to Hina would be, if you made it, did he have admin rights to delete rooms? Or did you give him mod privileges to delete rooms, or were you deleting the rooms? I'm just saying. If you made the Discord, you got admin rights. Did you also give him admin rights? Or did you give him mod privileges? That way he can delete the rooms? Or were you deleting the rooms? Just saying.
What did you guys use it for?
He was consistently messaging the translations on in his DMs, right? So that's why I made the server so that we could have like different, we could have it more organized. So if he needs to go back for, let's say, video editing or to choose what part of the live stream to
Color, Ami, color doesn't mean shit. You can do different colors. You can change the colors. Amber Chick, look at Xylie catching technical shit. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Amber. I learned from you. I've learned from you with all the ups and downs and different stories that we have done out of Discord together.
put in the video, he could just easily access it.
Yeah, and it was very organized from the screenshots I saw. Like, you guys had a lot of channels for translations and Bitcoin wallets and like personal information on the scammers.
I did all of that.
This is when it's gonna start getting a little spicy. Would you like to explain what is HKD and what was the HKD Discord channel?
I see y'all squirreling in the chat. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care where she's from. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not give a fuck where she is from. I give a fuck that she is sitting here putting labels on something that wasn't there. You know what I mean? That's what I care about. So stop squirreling. Stop it. The shiny thing is in front of you. Okay? I don't care where she's from. We know that she's not from here. That's all. To me, that's all that matters. What matters to me is she is saying this man groomed her. She's saying that she went through sexual harassment. They even throw abuse in there somewhere, like as in like mental abuse or whatever. That's what matters to me. Yes, false allegations were pushed out. Yes.
Channels.
So basically, HKD or Haiku Drunk started off as just Pierogi and I being good friends and, you know, having small conversations. I told him that HKD would be like a safe space where he can talk about whatever he wants.
Okay, so we can go back and get these. I'm not having the best day. They aren't bugging me. Scammers don't piss me off. Yeah, but whatever is causing it on her face. Okay, so it's nothing here.
Too, and like we would forget, the channel will be deleted, and so he can just talk about whatever he wants, whatever's kind of to just relieve his stress, right? So
why do y'all have to delete channels if it's just you two in the Discord? That's what I don't understand. If it's just you two in the Discord, why do you have to delete channels? Why? That makes no damn sense to me. If it's just you two in the Discord, why are you deleting channels? Thank you, Lovely. That's my point. That's exactly my point. Lovely Bones said, should have just made a video about him cheating on his wife, not about him being a predator. It's confirmation bias. Bingo!
We started with that, and eventually that led to me and him getting drunk and conversations kind of steering towards flirting and kind of stuff. Then he started...
Okay, now, some people were getting confused with these. This is her looking up the word shots on how many times they said shots. And if you go back... Hold on.
Flirting and kind of stuff. Then he...
If you go back... oh my God,
started
pause.
asking for videos.
Oh my God. Okay, it said 139 results. All right, so it was 139 results of them saying the word shots.
Of me chugging for proof that I was actually chugging beer. I'm not good at handling alcohol at all, right? So, especially not at Pierogi's level. He would be like, chug for 8 seconds. I can't see your throat. Like, go up a bit more. And that from like the beer chugging, it went to lollipops. From lollipops, it went to Pink Buddy, which was a pink beer. This is what family does. They chug beer in honor of each other. Alcohol poisoning is a very real thing, and no one should drink as much as we do at Scammer Payback to, Scammer tears, man. And basically, he would just create the server, DM me whenever he wanted to have like conversations and stuff. He'd just keep adding me. And then once he was done, he'd delete it. But he kind of eased me into it. It didn't start with social stuff. It started with friendly conversations and having a safe space to speak in.
And you guys would play like video games and stuff together too, right?
We were really good friends.
There were a lot of messages between you guys. Like, we're talking like 50,000 messages, like a lot. I even told you I can see the friendship there. Like, the messages that were sent between DMs between you and Pierogi were friendly. It looked like a cordial, like a consensual friendship, I guess, if that makes sense.
Because I did consider him my friend.
When did the sexual harassment really start? Like, how long were
When did the sexual harassment start? Okay.
you working for him before it started?
I honestly don't remember, but I would say somewhere around 8 months.
Girl, I don't know how you might not remember because the screenshots that you have say today and not a date. So that might be hard to remember because you didn't screenshot it the next day to have a date on them. It's amazing what happens when you don't do that.
If I remember correctly, you didn't go through all of the messages on the original account because there were so many. The one that he deleted. He never leaked HKT into the DMs because he knew he had to be careful. He knew it was a sensitive topic, obviously. That's why he created a channel and then deleted it. But it did leak out sometimes because I would ignore him and then he would just at me consistently in DMs, thinking that, that would catch my attention.
But also, like, he would at you in all the all the different channels in the Discord server. Like, he would blow up your notifications.
It got to the point where I was actually scared to be online. Like, I used to be someone who never used to set herself to invisible.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
On Discord, I have been invisible on all social media platforms for almost 2 years now.
Strictly because he was kind of watching everything you were doing.
He was kind of stalky, yeah. So if I was on Twitter and liking stuff, he would be like, you're not replying to my messages on Discord, but you're active here. Or if I was appearing offline or in a call with my friends, he joined my private server. I invited him. And he'd be like, you should have told me that you were in a conversation with your friends. I'm waiting.
You know what that is? I see that as online boyfriend behavior. When a couple is dating online, they get really, from what I've noticed, okay, they get really sensitive about your likes, who you're talking to, because they're not right there with you. I'm just saying. And if he was doing that, he was a clingy online boyfriend.
Here, stuff like that, and then he'd eventually guilt trip me into leaving the conversation with my friends and paying attention to him. If I was online on Steam, he'd be like, oh, you're playing Dead by Daylight, can you stream it for me?
He had a really strong hold on you. Like, he had his claws dug into you deep.
Honestly, the last 2 years of my life have only been Pierogi. I am still kind of in Pierogi withdrawals. There are times when I need my friend, and he's my friend. He's the person I talk to when I'm sad and upset for the last 2 years, and I've lost a friend, and I've lost my job.
Yeah, you notice that, Fork? You notice that? Claws. He really had your claws dug into you. Mm-hmm.
And I'm a complete mess. He was my everything for 2 years. I woke up to his messages. I went to sleep to his messages. Work was about him. Every single moment, even if he's recording, he's messaging me, asking for how many shots to take or stuff like that, telling me how he's feeling, if he's like irritated with the recordings and stuff like that, or he's upset that he can't get, everything done in one go.
About 8 months in is when he kind of started getting the sexual stuff going. How often, once it started, how often were you doing it?
It was like every day.
Every day that he was hitting you up for it?
Okay, so I want to see the DM when it started. Where is the screenshot of when it actually started? Or were we not taking screenshots then? Did we not decide to take, or did we decide to take screenshots months in for a purpose? How come we don't have the screenshot of when it started?
Or every day that you would actually give in and do it?
No, it was every day that I was being hit up for it. Okay, I've been in the past physically, and so this isn't something that I really enjoy. I just kind of complied with the sexual stuff. I know it doesn't seem like it in the screenshots and stuff, but I don't enjoy sex. Sexy talk and stuff makes me really uncomfortable. I was never really...
But you know how to thirst trap, and you offered... I'm not saying what happened to you didn't happen, okay? Don't get me wrong. I don't want anybody to say, because you know me, I listen to people. I'm not going to sit here and say it didn't happen to her. But you also offered your services saying that you know how to thirst trap. But you're saying it's uncomfortable. But you offered your services of knowing how to thirst trap.
into it, but I know, because, you know, I've had relationships and stuff, I know how to fake it really well. I would usually agree to once a week in the beginning, but eventually I just couldn't do it. I just got to the point where I was just sending him old videos of nudes I made a while back, and I'm like, you know what, fucking deal with this shit. I can't do it.
You would say you were like sharing nude images and stuff with him like once a week?
Yeah, actually more than once a week, because I just didn't want to record more stuff. So I just sent him old stuff to wank to, yeah. And I told him that this is old videos and stuff, and, like, you know, reruns is what we would call it.
Wait, okay, so reruns, that's a good thing that you brought that up, because that is something I wanted to clarify, because there are multiple screenshots where he's saying reruns, and I didn't know if that meant, like, you were sending him old videos, or if he was just, like, thinking about you, or...
I was just sending him old videos, because I can... And you'll notice that reruns are pretty common in the DMs.
They are, yeah.
Because I could not. I just couldn't, like... At least for the last 6 months, I just could not. So I would just make excuses consistently.
Would you guys ever, like, video chat live together, or was it always just
the sexual stuff was only, like, messages. He wanted to do live when he would go out of city or somewhere. He'd say he'd get a private hotel room and we could live video call. But I'd say, yeah, totally, and then I would not reply.
This was around the summer of 2022. And Pierogi tells you he's going out of town, he's going to have a private room to himself, and then he says, like, we're going to have to plan many HKD sessions, many high-key drunk sessions.
It's time.
Okay. All right.
Hina, let's go. I'm here.
Notice it says yesterday, September 25th, 2022. She was screenshotting and screen recording your ass since 2022. You know, I don't have the do I need to go to a Nicholas Diorio video just to get the URR thing? Is that what y'all are telling me? Are you telling me I have to go to a Nicholas Diorio video just to do the URR? Because that's what we're about to get into. I am not going through a Nicholas Diorio video to get that. Oh my God. Oh no. You know, I cussed Nick out for that too. I was like, Nick, do you not understand that your URR has bled into my channel now? Anytime we talk about anything like that, people start screaming out, URR, it's time. No, I am not doing URR. Oh my God, y'all are horrible. Okay, so let's be serious for a second. Now, this is when we start picking apart everything. Okay? This is when we start picking apart everything. This is a screen recording. September 25th of 2022. She was screen recording and taking screenshots in real time since, at least we know, since 2022. Do you know what that's called? That's called a setup. She was setting him up. And and me personally, I think it was for a just in case. I don't think it was personally, and I'm just saying by the way everything looks, I don't know if it was to set him up in the sense of I'm going to expose him one day, or if it was a setup going just in case X, Y, and Z doesn't happen, I can expose him. Vault for 2, URR forever.
Haha. Low man. Yo, fam.
I wanna, but I really can't. My depression is at an all-time low. I don't even have the desire to live anymore.
Oh dang. I'm sorry. What can I do to help?
Be there for me. There's no one.
Remember all the people you help.
I'm all alone, and it's suffocating.
I'm sorry, fam. Just know that you're helping people.
I know, Bossman.
And that's something to be proud of. We saved 2 huge-ass wire transfers last week. A good HKD will help for sure.
A good HKD.
Trying to make you laugh, fam.
After the first, I'm broke again.
Well, I'll pay ya.
Ooh, then tomorrow, beer time. Gotta buy lube.
LOL. I got a
What do boyfriends and girlfriends do? Your boyfriend needs $20, you give him $20. Your girlfriend needs $20, you give him $20. Yes, she has to go and get lube. Yes. She has to, yeah, she said she had to go get lube. So.
fly tomorrow, fam.
No.
So time to plan multiple HKDs, LOL.
My only companion?
While out of town.
OMG. Live HKD, yes. Daddy.
Possibly so.
Ooh.
She called him daddy. Oh, God. Oh, God, this is so cringe. Ah! It was lube o'clock. Yes, it was lube o'clock.
Ooh, bathroom though.
But you'll yeet.
You better get a room. HKD long overdue. I'm excited now. And
You better get a room. HKD, long overdue. I'm excited now and happy. With the cute little cat hugging the bear. But you weren't comfortable. You didn't make an excuse. Okay.
happy.
At this point, you guys, when he said it was an HKD session, he meant like cyber shit, right? Like cyber sex, yeah. So in the screenshots that you sent me, he uses some certain terminologies that I think should be explained. What was the position?
By the way, October is my birthday month. You sending money today? Yes. Gonna reorder stuff from AliExpress and ask them for discreet packaging. And if I pay extra for shipping, it should arrive soon.
Never got the...
Bro! You're asking him for the money! That's... How is he holding... Oh my God! Like, these screenshots do not show him holding money over your head. These screenshots do not show him holding your job over your head if you didn't do those things. If anything, it shows you as a willing participant. Or are you just thirst trapping? Is this how deep it goes when you thirst trap? Because you did spend 3 months talking to that scammer. What did you do during those 3 months of talking to that scammer? How did you get that scammer to like you so much where he was introducing you to his friends and wanted to get you in on the scams? Were you doing something similar to this? That's what I want to know. Were you doing something similar to this? I mean, it's a question. It's a question to ask, right?
Position, haha. Jokes aside, fam, it'll be okay. We have scammers to fry.
You shall get eat.
I'll get what?
Position.
Ah, you sure?
Yes, sir.
In an oil can. Wait, what the fuck are they talking about? Never got the position. Jokes aside, fam, it'll be okay. We have scammers to fry.
They'll get what?
Position.
In an oil can, please, to fry. Oh, we're talking about the scammers. Okay, yeah.
Ah, you sure?
Yes, sir. But I gotta order first. Position with pink
Oh, God. Oh, God. No. Oh, I'm literally watching cringe. This is cringe. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. If you didn't know he was married, the only crime the only social crime in these DMs is the fucking cringe. Oh my God. This is so cringe. But you know what? That's how these conversations are. They're fucking cringe. Okay? Oh. No! Let's go! URR, baby. Oh.
buddy is difficult.
Yes. Well, thought you would have had by now, haha.
Pink buddy kind of lost the charm. The silicone and the is kind of bent. Pain. Well, I bought a lap.
Girl, what were you... Ma'am, what were you doing? Pink buddy kind of lost the charm. The silicone and the vibrator is kind of bent. What were you doing? I'm just saying. Oh, well, that's true. She did buy it from AliExpress, so yeah, you're right about that. That's true. It's from AliExpress. That tells you everything you need to know.
Laptop, remember? $50K this month, last installment, and then I'm a rich woman again.
Oh, nice. We're gonna have 2 call centers soon. So lots to be done, fam.
Oh, that will be amazing.
I know.
The new laptop is good, and I can connect it to the TV in my room.
One is 60 to 80 people.
So I can keep it on.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's why I bought it.
Have you figured out the position yet is the real question.
I have. And the angle. But R.I.P. Pink buddy.
You can still do it without in the interim laughing my ass off. Sheesh.
Oh, God.
Holy shit, the position.
Oh, God. Oh, that was so gross. Oh. Wait a minute. I wanted to see something. Yeah, see? That whole conversation. That whole conversation, every single one of them didn't have a date because she was screenshotting it as it was going. Oh, Pierogi, you're a fucking idiot, bro. You are dumb. You are dumb. If it wasn't for the crazy ass allegations they were trying to put on you, and they just did this for the fact you were cheating on your wife, it would have been your face on the fucking thumbnail. And I would have been joking your ass to high heaven for the scumbag you are. If it wasn't for the false allegations they are trying to put on you, it would have been your face on that thumbnail, bro. Because you are cringe as fuck. And oh my God, your wife is a better woman than I am. She is a lot better one. You wouldn't be able to tell everybody your side of the story once I found out. It wouldn't have been able to happen at least for a good 6 months. I'm just saying, you're an idiot. You are an idiot, bro.
From laughing my ass off. Sheesh. Haha.
Holy shit, the position of nightmares.
Yeah.
The position of nightmares. So he sent me an image. It was of a model who had her butt out. She was sitting on her legs at
Again, today.
the beach. And he's like, and it was shot at a back angle. So you would see her back and her
Today. Hold on.
beach. And he's like,
But we can show those, which honestly, I don't understand. Hello, Hina, no position still. Okay. But that was in the well, no. So why was this just to add on? See, I don't like the inconsistency of the screenshots. I'm sorry. Unless it's for a particular reason that you can't get the date in there, I'm going to look at you sideways if I don't have a date. I'm not saying that I've never shown screenshots without a date, because I have, because the tweet was either way too long to show the bottom part or something, right? But the consistent today, that tells a different story. It tells a whole different story when you don't have any dates in 95% of your screenshots. And it's always either today or yesterday. That tells a story within the story that you're trying to tell. Yeah. I think it's to be proof of him blowing her up in multiple channels when she didn't reply. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
Like, and it was shot at a back angle, so you would see her back and her butt. So he's like, I want you to do that, but like sit on a.
I'll get it. I'll make new complied notes channel. We'll start today. Thanks. Work helps me stay sane. And he goes, just work on the position. Again, today. You'll see today when I unpause it.
While you're doing it, and take it up the app.
Up the app.
Look, today.
Like specifically, it had to be
up that. Yeah. So if I'll show you the screenshots later of him just being like, me telling him, oh, my ass is too small, I need a plug, stuff like that.
I mean, this time it'll happen. Trust me.
Today.
Practice though. I don't know if it'll go in the other hole yet. Okay, I promise.
What's the practice?
I've never promised before. Well, I have two plugs.
Like I thought you got the real thing.
Gotta open loo hole up. I did.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. You idiot. Oh, my God.
Oh, okay, so you haven't tried it yet.
Hina sends Pierogi a screenshot confirming the delivery date of the new toy that she bought.
Even paid for extra shipping.
Oh, November 15th.
You were a very willing participant to even pay for extra shipping. You were a very, very willing participant to pay for that extra shipping. This isn't proving what you think it does, babes. Facts. Oh, Amber Chick, you're giving me a middle finger because I don't do that for you? No, Amber Chick, okay? I think we have... Okay, Amber, you know how we sell your pee for Hussey's University? Okay? As a little bonus to signing up for Hussey's University? Amber, I think we got a new angle to get people to sign up for Hussey's University. Okay? And it involves AliExpress and extra shipping. That's all I'm going to say right now. We'll talk in the DMs about it. Okay? All right? But we're going to have a free promotion for joining Hussey's University. And it counts on you for getting extra shipping. I'm just saying. All right? I think I found a new promotional tool for Hussey's University. Amber, we need you, okay? Okay, no, let's keep going. We got this. We can do this. Oh my God, we can do this.
Thought you had it.
I thought so too. I paid for the less than 2-week delivery option.
Yeah, well, I can just do mind reruns, haha.
But apparently Customs loves inspecting those in all countries.
Yeah, lol. Mind reruns it is.
Yes, sir. Where shall we start?
You sure? Okay, lol.
You deleted everything, Daddy.
Today.
Those 8.5, Daddy.
Oh, good.
You deleted everything, Daddy. Okay, so he was deleting it. also is 8.5. Damn, girl. Okay. Ginger. Oh God, Ginger's like, Jesus Christ, start off smaller. I can't do this. I don't know if we can continue because I'm gonna die. This is oh God. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We got this. Okay, listen. We are strong, independent people in this Christian Mingle chat, all right? And we're going to keep this chat Christian Mingle, all right? Whew. Let's go.
Want to see? Lol hi.
Yes, please, Daddy.
Next time.
Tomorrow, then.
You gotta respect me more.
Tomorrow you can punish me properly, Daddy. I'll be...
No, ma'am, is this, oh my God, is this how you're trying to show that he was holding shit over your head, that he was harassing you? Is this what you're trying to show as harassment? Because it sounds like y'all are doing role play. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
a good girl from now on.
Okay, good. Are you sure?
Yes, Daddy. I need to be disciplined.
So what will you do for now to...
Okay, we got to get through this. I can't stop every 10 seconds, but I can't help it because this is so cringy that it's amazing. It's amazing how cringy this is. Amber, stop yelling daddy in the chat. We are not doing that today, girl. We are not doing that today. Oh, God. I think I do need a buddy. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, we got this. We got this. We're doing it. All right. We're going to be serious about this. These are serious allegations that are being brought forth to everyone, okay? And we have to be serious. We got this. All right, let's go.
Make up.
I can rerun.
Do you think that'll be good enough?
And practice properly tomorrow, Daddy. Will that make it up?
We will see.
I'll be a good girl for Daddy now.
So another thing that he says a lot.
Role play. That's role play. Y'all were role playing. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me that was the evidence of him holding shit over your head and grooming you and stuff like that. You're a grown-ass woman who knows how to thirst trap, who offered your services to thirst trap a scammer. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. It looks like you thirst trapped Pierogi. And he was a dumb fuck that fell for it. Oh my God. Oh.
In the screenshots is tutorial. What does he mean when he says, I want the tutorial?
So basically, my pink buddy that is now decommissioned after trauma, but he would ask me to just like, you know, kind of like a blow up, but suck on the pink buddy.
So he wanted to watch you essentially simulate giving a...
Yeah. He would be like, oh, turn your, like...
QTV's hood ornament for 2. Oh, God. I'm not reading that. You almost got me.
A bit more,
thank you for
like
the 2.
Deeper, so yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
You haven't slept yet. Oof. Shots.
Shall I do more?
Yes. How many so far? I gotta catch up.
Lots. But I'll grab more. I need an erupting volcano emoji. Do you have any ideas?
Gotta get out of bed for this, I guess.
Okay, I just want to say something else after this video. I will never look at the volcano emoji the same ever again. I will never look at that damn emoji the same ever again. And of course, as soon as I say that, what do y'all do? You put the damn emoji in the chat. This is why even though my audience is really smart, this is why I hate my audience. So anybody watching the playback and seeing the chat as it is right now, this is the perfect example of why I hate my chat. Right here. Hold on, I'm looking up. Ginger, I swear to God. Ginger, I'm going to hide you. Okay. I just want y'all better say goodbye to Ginger, because Ginger's going to be no longer allowed to be present in this chat. Okay, stop with the damn... Oh my God. Y'all are horrible.
It's okay. I will just take a shot and go to sleep.
Oh.
Skip, stop it. Skip, stop it. There's an 8.5 in volcano emoji.
Or, if you would like to perform live. Sorry, drunk talk.
Let me see. Give me like a sec. Okay, no electricity. Live performances be out of the picture right now.
Oh, okay. Dang. So go back to sleep me.
Yes. I go back to sleep with you.
No, I am saying I should put it away and go to sleep laughing my ass off.
How dare you put it away and not in me? Like, so rude.
How dare you put it away and not in me? Girl, you had an affair with your boss. Oh, actually, he had an affair with you because he was the one that's married. That has been happening since the beginning of time. Now, if I would see a DM where this would be sexual harassment if there was proof of him saying, if you don't do it, I'm not going to pay you. If you don't do it, I will fire you. Or if you saying, I don't feel comfortable doing this anymore. No, I don't want to do it. Anything of that nature. And it could be a million examples. Anything of that nature, then I would have your back and say it was sexual harassment. I would 100% have your back and say it was sexual harassment. And I would fight Chud Logic, I would fight Chris, I would fight Doc, I would fight all of them to back you up and say it was sexual harassment. But we don't see any of that. And we're not going to see any of that. He had an affair with you. Now, in my head, because I'm not saying this is what y'all are thinking, I am purely talking about my opinion here. Now that I have established after watching this video, now this is the third time I've watched this video. Now I'm questioning because I notice all the screenshots either say today or yesterday. I noticed that your screen recording was in live time as it was happening because you saw in the bottom left-hand corner where he was typing. Now, my question is your motive. What was your motive? Was it because you wanted to set him up from the very beginning to expose him because you were in fact thirst trapping him? Because we know you know how to do a long game because you spent 3 months thirst trapping that scammer. So you know how to work a long game. Or did you keep these just in case it didn't go how you wanted? So, did he break it off with you? And you got mad? Or did he say he didn't need services anymore and you got mad? Did he maybe try to stop the stuff and you got mad? Is this a situation where we've seen before where he didn't promise to leave his wife for you and you got mad? I need the DMs on how it ended. Because I feel like there's something missing. I feel like there's something missing. Yeah, she said it didn't pay enough. So did she expose him because she didn't get more money? Is that why she did it? There's a motive of why she was taking these screenshots the day of it was happening in real time. There's a motive behind that. Bay ASMR says she's doing a common sugar baby scam. This is a common sugar baby scam. There's a motive behind it. Pay me more or else I'll expose you. Maybe it was that.
Daddy.
Sorry. You wouldn't do in dark.
I have holes too, you know. They have feelings.
LOL. I'm just gonna chug.
Same. Let me record.
I chugged the rest of Fireball. GG for me. Those dang lights.
I mean, we could do like sexy lighting shots or something. But like, Daddy, look. My hair is long enough for you to pull now.
Good baby. Put it into pigtails then.
Both sides.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I got you.
Perf. It's that bad. LOL.
No, it's too big. Obviously. Once I'm sober, I'm making an HKD folder LMFAO on Dropbox.
Once I'm sober, I'm making an HKD folder LMFAO on Dropbox. You idiot. Pierogi, she told you what she was doing. She told you what she was doing. You idiot. She flat out told you what she was doing.
I have so many clips like, oh my God. Even I use them to explode sometimes.
Really?
Like I go back and I'm like, yeah, we did this. And then I fap, like recalling the whole thing. In my hole, yes.
And there she goes selling it. There she goes selling the folder that she's making. She's selling it right here. Yeah, I have that folder because I like to go back and look. She's selling it. She's selling the whole reason for the folder. I'm going to be honest with you, Jada with a Y. I have never in my life used that word. Ever. I've heard men use that word. I have never heard a woman use that word. I'm going to be for real. But she told on herself. She told you she was making that folder. And I guarantee you every single one of these screenshots came from that folder. And she sold it to you. Because your drunk ass fell into this bullshit. Dumb, bro.
I should just volcano emoji, I assume.
Nor. Give me something, Daddy. To work with.
So I chug then.
Yes, we chug.
Okay, I will find more.
Yes. Don't leave me behind, Daddy.
Okay, I'm not.
I'm catching up to you for like my explosion too, Daddy. I'll be a good girl this time and wait to volcano emoji with you.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okie. First can down, Daddy. Should I drink more? Or get the headband? Or maybe Pink Buddy? Tell me what you want me to do, Daddy.
Good girl chugging. I didn't always want to know.
Okie. I get more, Daddy.
Okay.
Daddy, are you drinking with me, though?
I had Fireball and found more.
Ooh. I want to drink Fireball.
I did more chugs. Headache, here I come.
It's okay. We have a day to deal with being hungover.
Chug, chug, chug.
Chug, you say.
Yes, I say. I command laughing my ass off.
Your wish is my command, Daddy.
Implants when...
Costs too much.
Girl, you cannot say you were not a willing participant. Oh, no, girl. Girl, no. That shit is out the window. Listen, this is a story of infidelity. That is it. I don't give a fuck what Savannah says. I don't give a fuck what Hina says. This is a straight up story of infidelity. That's what this is. I do not give a shit. She was a very willing participant. And granted, shit happens, okay? Shit happens. Men and women cheat on their spouses. Not saying all men and women cheat on their spouses, but the act of cheating happens a lot in this world, okay? You were a willing participant in him cheating on his wife. That's all this is. And if y'all would have just exposed the cheating, then guess what? We would have just been laughing our asses off on him.
I'm fairly wasted, to be honest.
I'm extra wasted. Like 2 days of drinking.
GG.
You know, okay, look, Voyager, do you know what Pierogi is a victim of? He's a victim. Jesus Christ. He's a victim for thinking with his dick. That's what he's a victim of. He's a victim of thinking with his dick and not his brain. Because the red flags were already there. She already told you that she knows how to thirst trap, but yet you still thought it was a good idea to do this with her? That's what he's a victim of. He's a victim of his own dick. That's what he's a victim of. Honestly. He is truly a victim of his own dick. But no, because they want to put other allegations there, now we have to stick up for him. Because what they're saying about him, that's not true. He didn't groom her. Not from what we've seen. I want to see proof of the grooming. I want to see proof of the sexual harassment. If you're going to sit there and you're going to say that the power imbalance, I want to see the proof of him using that power imbalance, because that is not here. This looks like, if you didn't know he was married, this looks like cringy ass DMs of a girlfriend and boyfriend. He is a victim of his own dick. The power imbalance is called paycheck. Listen, just because that was her employer, that doesn't mean that he used his power imbalance. That does not mean he used his power imbalance.
G-Explo time. Go.
Oki requests.
No long pose, or is that prohibited?
Long pose. Tell me. I try.
Ass to camera bouncing on the buddy and feet flat on floor.
I'm a try. Dunno if small bulbs will catch it.
Ah, man.
I'm getting like 10 to 15 hours of load shedding. I need to buy like a power source.
So funny.
For laptop or something.
I GG's then.
No. Wait. I have a classic.
That won't load.
Oki. Enter me now. Thanks.
Wait.
Did the lights not work too?
They no work, yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need to buy like a power source for laptop or
I
something.
GG's then.
No. Wait. I have a classic.
That won't load.
Oh.
This is like the third time you're asking him for money. Girl. Oh, girl.
Key. Enter me now. Thanks.
Did the lights not work too?
They no work, yeah. It's oldie, but like the best.
Can I see the oldie one?
Oki. Which one?
The doggy style pose. Yes, those are best.
HKT was not about being.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. What I'm about to say, y'all may blow up on me, okay? But you know me, I don't give a fuck, all right? But I find it, I kind of respect the game. And this is the why. Oh, shit. I kind of respect the game. All right, I'm gonna tell you why I kind of respect the game. Because it sounds like to me, in some kind of way, the scammer scammed the guy who gets scammers. I respect it. I mean, I respect the game in that sense. She was able to get the guy who takes down scammers. Holy shit. I mean, it's horrible. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I gotta kind of respect it because technically, she kind of put his ass in place. I mean, just saying. Oh my God, bro. Oh, Pierogi is such an idiot. Oh my God, he's so dumb. He is so dumb. And now he's got these two chicks trying to say it was something more than what it actually was. Oh my God. Holy shit. And the sad thing is like looking back at it, he never saw it coming, but yet it was right there. Holy shit.
In a comfortable space after 8 months in. Like, it was not.
Did you ever initiate it with him, or was he always the one?
I'm not sure, honestly, but I would say that yes, I might have initiated it a couple of times. I'm not gonna like act like I'm an innocent auntie and all of this.
I mean, in general, it was usually a him thing.
Let's just say if there were 100 times, 95 times with him was him just doing it. And maybe I would do it 5 times if I wanted him drunk, because if he's drunk, he passes out.
Oof, that was so fun.
Okay, I sleep now. I pass out now.
I know explode though.
Okay, go.
Okie, speak dirty to me, Dad.
I want him to go to sleep. He says he wants to go to sleep. And then, no, bitch. No, bitch. No, you don't get to play that. No, you. Bitch. Okay, I sleep now. I pass out now.
Now, I pass out now.
Wait a minute.
I know explode though.
Okay, go.
I know explode though. Okay, go. So you stopped him from going to sleep because you wanted to volcano. But you just said to her, oh, I like him to get drunk because he passes out. But you stopped him from going to sleep. Savannah baby. Savannah baby. I understand you were trying to help this girl. But you obviously don't know how to put evidence together and tell a narrative through the shit that you're showing in a video. My God. Savannah, you ain't cut out for this. I'm just saying. I mean, with this story, I don't know about your other videos. Because from what I hear, your other videos are actually pretty good. I think with this one, you fucked up. I'm not talking about her other videos, because I mean, from what other people told me, she does good stuff, But with this one, you fucked up. Because literally what she said and what you show contradict each other.
Okie, speak dirty to me, Daddy. Tell me how you'd f me. I want to know what you'd do to me. Be rough, Daddy. I've been a bad...
Yeah, don't go to sleep and tell me all that. Don't go to sleep, don't pass out. But yet, I like him getting drunk because, he passes out. Well, funny how you stopped him from passing out here. Jesus Christ.
Bad girl.
I passed out. I'm back.
New.
I'm back.
But so late. Daddy, you left me.
I passed out.
Daddy, go sleep. We will have the best sex ever later. Can't have you passing out midway.
One of these days, when he was trying to initiate...
So I want to know what happened with that 27 minutes later. I'm just saying.
...cyber with you in an HKD channel, you told him that you were in the hospital.
Yeah.
Was that true? You were just home.
Yeah. I had to go to really extreme excuses to make him stop. So my excuse then was that I had a heart problem and I was in the hospital for that. Small excuses just stopped working by that point.
Oh, this one kills me.
You know what? I'm gonna die. I have a heart problem, and
this one kills me.
To do HKD.
Hey, Hina. Daddy here. Hina. Hello, Hina.
Daddy, you gotta wait. I'm at the hospital, but I have been a bad girl. You gotta spank me.
I wanted you to see my...
Wait. So, I'm gonna... Oh my God! So I'm gonna use the excuse that I'm dying in the hospital, but I've been a bad girl, so spank me. That doesn't sound like you were trying to get out of it. If anything, it looks like you were trying to get out of it just for that time. But don't worry, we'll reconvene later because I want you to spank me because I've been a bad girl. Oh my God. Savannah, why did you think these receipts backed up what she said? Did you not pre-read this shit before you put it in your video? Because literally, this is like, it feels like the bajillionth time that she has said something and what you show directly contradicts it. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh God, this is retarded. And Savannah, I know you're not going to like that word I just used. I don't give a fuck because this is literally retarded. Oh my God. Oh, bro. Oh my God. Holy shit. You know what? We're gonna let her say something, and we're gonna get the audience behind her, and then we're gonna show evidence right behind it that contradicts what she fucking says. Oh my God. Holy shit. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Goddamn, we've been here 2 hours, and I still haven't gotten to what the wife said, and what Hina said, and what dumbass said.
Daddy, I want to see you so bad. See your it. Let it enter me.
Where have you been?
Hospital, Daddy.
Am I ever going to get you the implants?
I was in the hospital, but now we're good.
Also, how long is the hospital for?
I've been a very bad girl, Daddy. Promise to punish me later.
Oh my God.
That's not a good girl.
Hospital for at least a year. But I'll be home by 10 p.m. It's 4 p.m. right now.
That's not good.
Hospital for, okay, so it must be like going to the hospital for, but I'll be home by 10 p.m. This whole thing here confuses the shit out of me. But she still said I'll be home by 10 p.m. You know what? Fuck it. At this point, it's already fucked up. Let's just keep going.
Isk, why have you been bad?
Why not good? I've been something while thinking of you, Daddy, and without you, so I've been a very bad girl.
Okay, what have you been thinking?
I've been thinking about all 8.5 inches of you, of how you'd how you'd fill me up with your rough.
Let me see.
What do you want to see, Daddy?
Everything. Position. Tutorial.
But Daddy, I'm in the hospital.
You're not being obedient enough.
I can't record. I haven't been listening to Daddy, have I?
Nope.
Will you punish me later?
Okay, wait a minute. You're not being, I hope to God you didn't think you're not being obedient enough is some kind of proof of him harassing her or him, making her do things when they are fucking role-playing. Are you serious? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm dying. I am getting a brain aneurysm.
Later, Daddy?
I don't know what more I can say. I mean, I'm dying with a heart problem. And
exactly. It was like almost to the point where that excuse didn't even work for.
Wait a minute. Wait. Savannah. Wait. No. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. I'm dying of a heart problem. But spank me, Daddy. I'll be home by 10. I can't wait to have all 8.5 inches of you. I've been a bad girl, Daddy, but I don't know what else to say. Savannah, did you really read this shit? Hold on, because Savannah's about to say something incredibly dumb out of her mouth. Hold on, we gotta go back. Hold on.
Record. I haven't been listening to Daddy, have I?
Nope.
Will you punish me later, Daddy?
I don't know what more I can say. I mean, I'm dying with a heart problem. And
exactly. It was like almost to the point where that excuse didn't even work for him. That should have been like, oh,
for
shit,
him!
Like, sorry.
What do you mean for Damn! She kept egging it on! Savannah! Oh my God, Savannah. Savannah, baby. Savannah, okay? Oh, baby girl, you need to stop. You need to stop. You are enabling this bullshit narrative. Savannah!
Are you okay? It wasn't, he didn't even ask if you were okay.
No excuse ever worked. It was like, oh, you're gonna get home from the hospital, then you have to. But it was never, no excuse ever.
You said you were going to be home by 10 and you wanted him to spank you. You offered that up immediately after you said you were in the hospital. How are you putting that on him? You typed that shit. Oh my God. No, he didn't have time to ask her or say he wanted it because she said it immediately after she fucking typed it.
Worked. Like, even when I tried to quit a couple of times, like, I'm not good at confrontation at all. So I wanted to make an excuse to kind of leave the job. So I'd be like, you know, I can't do it. I can't work this many long hours, blah, blah, blah. And he'd just try to accommodate my requests rather than actually taking them as excuses to leave.
Oh, God forbid, a boss accommodating requests? Holy shit. My God, he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy that a boss was trying to accommodate the requests of you not working as long. Oh my God, he is fucking abusive. How dare a boss try to accommodate somebody who's working for him? Oh my God.
He didn't really let me do that. By the end, when I left, I still didn't tell him I'm leaving because of the stuff you've done. I told him I left because I feel like I can't learn anything more from scam baiting, and I wanted to expand my horizons.
Ultimately, your reason for leaving was because of the sexual harassment, and you couldn't handle it anymore.
What? Savannah, you don't get to say that. I'm sorry, Savannah. Girl, you are bad faith. You know what? I'm glad I did my thumbnail the way I did because you literally are a scumbag YouTuber for this fucking narrative. I can't believe you read that shit, made this video, edited that video, and edited those. You know what? Do you think your audience is dumb? Well, I've seen some of the comments. But do you think your audience is dumb? Do you think people actually didn't stop to read those damn DMs? Because everything she has said, you showed a DM that contradicted it. You dummy. And this is why you're getting torn apart by those white men. And now me.
When I left, he was still like, he was like, oh, but we'll still be your, I'll still be your bhaiya, right? Bhaiya means brother. And I used to call him that. So he's like, you'll still be my behna, and behna means sister. So I guess he was kind of trying to see if I'd still help him drink or not. But as soon as I quit my job, it was a day or two after, he just completely stopped with all of that.
So he never tried to initiate cyber sex with you after you quit? Was he trying to initiate it all the way up until you quit, like the day?
So after she quit, he didn't try to initiate it after? If he was a serial sexual bro, what? It sounded like y'all had a fucking in-house relationship. That's all this was. Oh my God, bro. Lord Jesus, let's
before you quit kind of thing? Or so it hadn't slowed down. It was still going in full force and you finally decided.
The only thing that had slowed down was him streaming. There would be a month where he wouldn't stream or 2 months where he wouldn't stream. I didn't do anything that month. What am I taking money for? And those months were the hardest. Like, those months were the ones where I actually...
You know what? Jaded Take. I must be sexually harassing Jaded Take. Because there have been months, it was like a month, maybe 2, where she didn't do shit for me, and you know what? I still paid her. Yeah. I must be a bad person then. I must be a bad person. Oh my God. I paid and nothing happened. Or like she may have done like one thing for me. Jaded says, keep an eye out for my exposed video coming soon. Listen, if you expose the pink buddy, Jaded, I got your ass, okay? Because I know I'm not like Savannah here. I know how to correct the narrative, okay? Just saying. There will be no exposing of the pink buddy, okay? Just saying. Because I know how to take proper screenshots.
I had to cave in properly and do the videos. Like, not do reruns and stuff. Yeah, not do reruns, actually record new stuff.
There were months where he wasn't streaming and you weren't doing translating work for him. So, like, in order to justify him paying you, you would give...
Wait a minute. What didn't I notice? Stan, what did you do? What did you do, Stan? What did you do? What did I not notice, Stan? I'm about to lose my mod after the stream or in the stream. What did you do, Stan? LOL. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stan, what did you do? I don't know what you're typing right now, but I'm trying to see what you did. Clip it. Wait, this is the best meme. I want this and a merch everything. Wait. This is the best meme. I want this in a merch everything position tutorial. This is so funny. Bro. Okay, so what are you clipping? Oh, me sexually harassing Jaded probably. Rewinds for 2. It's because it's purple. Busted. Don't worry about what I got and what I do. Stan's about to get his ass chopped off. He's not gonna be. Y'all better go ahead and say goodbye to Stan, because Stan is not gonna be able to talk to this chat ever again. What do you mean I still haven't noticed? I haven't noticed what? What am I supposed to notice? At this point, you're gonna have to tell me, because I scrolled up really far and there's a lot of y'all typing. Xylie, I tried to warn you that you were going to get clipped. Wait, did you fucking clip this? Excuse me. We're taking a bus ride. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She constantly initiates and she keeps trying to leave. She doesn't demand anything. She keeps asking for money. How is he the bad one in this? True, you go. Well, I will say he is bad in this. Because of, he is bad in this because he was married and he was cheating on his wife. That's how he was bad. I don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about, Stan. I have no clue what you're talking about. I don't see anything. I have no idea. Yeah, paste it again. So I can know whether I'm kicking you out or not. All right, look. I'm locked and loaded. Go ahead, paste it again. Why are you putting a link in the... Okay, hold on. Hold on, I gotta wait for to catch up before I can get to the link. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Dead air. Dead air. Okay. Wait. God damn it. Pause. Shit. But spank me, Daddy. I'll be home by 10. I can't wait to have all 8.5 inches of you. I've been a bad girl, Daddy. But I don't... But spank me, Daddy. You are such a bad clipper! You know what? Everybody, say goodbye to Stan. Say goodbye to Stan. He is going to be hidden from this chat. You know, I really should make that. Wait, hold on. Well, actually, that actually would be kind of funny. Hold on. Wait a minute. We're going to click on that again. But spank me, Daddy. All right, pause. I'll be home by 10. I can't wait to have all 8. Pause, bro. Thank you. All right, we're going to put that on the back burner. Okay, now, back to the video. Shit. I might actually make that as a dono sound, because that actually would be funny. Justice for Stan? No, Stan's an asshole. He's one of my mods. Of course he's an asshole. But I'll still use the clip. All right, let's go.
Give in to more bullshit with him?
Eventually it became like, he'd be like, I'm sending him your salary, so let's do HKD after. So
look,
in my opinion, that's not okay. That's not an okay.
Sending him your
Wait, hold
where
on.
he wasn't streaming and you weren't doing translating work for him. So, like, in order to justify him paying you, you would give in to more bullshit with him?
Eventually it became like, he'd...
So happy, thank you, Mommy. Ready for shots. Is that what will make you happy with me? I start every morning asking, yes. Do you want me to pay first? Yes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not letting her do this. No, absolutely not. I am not letting her do this.
What am I taking money for? And those months were the hardest. Like, those months were the ones where I actually had to cave in properly and do the videos. Like, not do reruns and stuff. Yeah, not do reruns, actually record new stuff.
There were months where he wasn't streaming and you weren't doing translating work for him. So, like, in order to justify him paying you, you would give in to more bullshit with him?
Eventually it became...
Do you want me to pay first, Mommy? Yes, please. Okay, sorry, I will now. Good boy. That doesn't... So happy now. Thank you, Mommy. Ready for your shots? Is that will make you happy with me? So they did a roll... Oh my God. Oh, girl. Girl. This right here. Oh my God. Savannah, I'm sorry. You're dumb. Savannah, you're dumb.
Him like, he'd be like, I'm sending him your salary, so let's do HKD after. So
in my opinion, that's not okay. That's not an okay relationship to have with your employees.
I mean, I never thought of him as my employer. I always thought...
Okay, I do agree. I do agree that it is very inappropriate for an employer to have a relationship like that with their employee. Absolutely. Because it can become a harassment situation where the employee may lose their job because they don't go along or whatever. All right? But just because it's an employer and employee situation, it doesn't mean that it's automatic harassment. Because these are two consenting adults that are role-playing with each other. Retaliation is very real. Very true, Bae.
Okay relationship to have with your employees.
I mean, I never thought of him as my employer. I always thought of him as my best friend.
Were you afraid that if you didn't comply with his advances that you would lose your job?
He never said it openly, but I was afraid. I've always been insecure about my position.
That's a you problem then. He never said it. There you go. He never said it. That was a you problem. And I'm going to be honest, it doesn't seem like it was a problem.
Position at Scammer Payback. It's not something Pierogi did. It's just me and my insecurities. But I was always insecure about my position at Scammer Payback. I always felt like I was very easily replaceable. So I always felt like I had to go above and beyond to make sure I kept my position. Every time you bring up a screenshot or stuff like that, I'm just like, oh my God, did that actually happen? There are times when my friends would share screenshots of stuff I said to them, or like a screenshot of stuff that P said to me, and I'd be like, holy shit, I really didn't want to go along with it. But I don't remember those stuff. I just remember me complying. I don't really remember.
So like if you were to look back at the screenshots the next day.
Savannah, you got. Savannah, you fell for this shit. You are just as bad as he is. You fell for this. This is a convoluted, dumbass story. You fell for it. And I get it. I've fallen for shit too. It happens. Hell, I had a moment last year where I fell for shit. But you fell for it, girl. You fell for this.
Like, would you have like hazy memories of it at all, or?
If it was the next day, it would be hazy, but like, let's say a month from now, I won't remember anything.
One very important thing here that I'd like to emphasize is consent. I appreciate that Hina is very open and aware of her involvement in all this. However, in the United States, for example, there have been many court cases and criminal trials, not saying that this is a criminal trial at all. It's obviously not, never will be, but anyway, there are cases galore, essentially establishing that someone who is intoxicated, especially someone who is heavily intoxicated, cannot give consent.
And you know what? That goes for him too. Because remember when he said in those DMs that you showed, you dumb bitch? Remember how he said that he was ready to pass out and she didn't want him to pass out? He couldn't give consent either because he was drunk. That fucking excuse works both fucking ways. That shit don't just work for women. It works for men too. He literally said he wanted to go to sleep and he literally said he wanted to pass out. And she's like, no, I'm not done yet. You can't use that excuse just for her. You have to be able to use it for him too because he was drunk. What we're not going to do is spin a fucking narrative when there are actual victims of fucking harassment and people taking advantage of their consent because they were fucking drunk. What we're not going to do is fucking spin that bullshit to this bullshit story. Because that shit is very fucking real. But it's not real in this case. Oh my God.
Often found herself waking up the next morning with very hazy memories of the previous night's HKD session, if not totally forgetting the whole thing entirely. A good rule of thumb that most articles that I've read on the topic suggests that if someone is intoxicated to the point where they're incapable of making reasonable judgments and decisions, they're probably too intoxicated to consent. If you eat...
So I guess, you know what? Okay, if you want to use that, that's absolutely fine. I guess she sexually harassed him then, because you showed the evidence yourself. You showed the evidence yourself, Savannah. He wanted to pass out. He was really drunk. And she wanted him to keep going. So I guess she actually harassed him too, huh? Because he was really drunk. That damn is... You know how I call myself a feminist? I am a 100% a feminist. I'm old school feminism. Because I believe men and women should be treated equally. Well, you know what that goes for? That goes for shit like this too. That fucking shit does not go just for women. It goes for men too. And you know what that means? That means, yeah, I'll give it to the men, but I'll give that shit right back to a woman too and call her bullshit out. And this fucking shit right here is fucking bullshitted, and you're fucking enabling that shit, Savannah. You're enabling a fucking narrative that could actually be spinned around on her. Jesus Christ. Damn.
Even need to question whether or not somebody is too intoxicated to consent. They're probably too intoxicated to consent.
Yeah, so he was too intoxicated to consent too, bitch. Oh my God.
then in that case, you probably should not pursue anything with that person. While personal responsibility is something that should be practiced in all aspects of life, if you're being pressured to drink excessive amounts of alcohol, if you're literally chugging multiple beers to the point where your memories of that previous night are totally wiped out, you're probably too drunk to consent to sexual activity.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? He was chugging Fireball and he was drinking and he was getting drunk too. I guess he was too drunk to consent also. So it was basically two drunk ass people who couldn't consent on what they were doing with each other. So who's at fault at that point? They were both drunk and they were both couldn't consent with your narrative. So who's at fault at this situation? Because he was just as fucking drunk. Because remember, the person who started typing, because we're going to go over the wife statement, the person who was typing before the live started, he was drunk too. And his wife confirmed his drinking problem. So was he too drunk to consent also? Because it works both ways. That excuse isn't just for females, it's for men too. Are you saying that bad things can't happen to men, Savannah? Because it can. It happens all the time to men. We just don't hear about it as much. Just saying.
Activity. And there's no objective level of intoxication to where someone can no longer give consent.
You know what, Julianne? 100%. Julianne says she wasn't drunk enough to screenshot in real time for a majority of the messages, period, point blank, period. And you know what else she did? She wasn't too drunk not to screen record that shit in real time either. Amazing how that works, huh? Amazing how that works. Just saying.
Has not been established. But what has been well established is that alcohol and drug consumption plays a big role in determining whether or not a victim can consent to sexual activity.
So yes, and these two idiots were fucking drunk, and he cheated on his goddamn wife for somebody in a fucking Discord. These two people were drunk together. So if you want to get technical, neither one of them could consent.
Given all of this, would you consider all of this to be cheating? Because as we know, as he's very open about, according to you, I don't really watch his stuff, but according to you, his wife is like a well-known person in the land of pierogi, and we also know that he has a family. He has kids.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would consider it cheating, yes.
I would
and
too.
I would also consider myself a guilty party in that, so I'm sorry.
There was a power dynamic there.
Even if there was a power dynamic at the end of the
Savannah,
day,
stop
I'm the
giving her
person that
excuses.
ended up being a guilty party and kind of destroying, I hope it doesn't destroy his family, but I was equally a part of that. I should have said.
How much money did you want? I'm sorry. I'm just going to go ahead and fucking say it. How much money did you want that he wouldn't give you? Because that's exactly what it's starting to sound like. How much money did you want that he didn't give you, but you won't show that fucking DM because that DM will show your fucking motive for all this bullshit? How much money did you fucking ask for that he wouldn't give you? Show your fucking motive. You have that fucking DM that shows the motive, but you won't show it because you are going to look like the guilty party in this bullshit that y'all are trying to spin. This is a story about fucking infidelity. That's all it is. How much money did you want that he wouldn't give you?
But no, I knew he was married with kids. I mean, if I want to get him held accountable, I have to hold myself accountable too.
In my opinion, while Hina says things along the lines of like, I should have said no, I could have said no, I shouldn't have gone along with it, I don't think that she was in the right state of mind to reasonably agree to cyber sex with pierogi. Again, just...
He wasn't either, you dumb bitch. He was drunk too. Oh my God. I don't know if I'm going to make it the rest of this fucking video, bro. We're putting this at 1.5 because I have pretty much said almost everything that I could fucking say about this shit. But I'm not going to get accused of, well, you didn't even watch the whole video. I know how bitches like you work, honey. I came from a community that is much like yours. I know what y'all fucking say. I know the setup that y'all like to put on people. Okay, honey? I can play them woke games too, if I really wanted to. All right? So we're going to make sure to finish this video, but I'm putting that shit at 1.5 because I have practically said everything I can say about this shit.
My personal opinion, and obviously this probably doesn't apply to every circumstance, but given what
you go for 2. Why does this feel like Savannah is pushing her? It feels like Savannah is pushing a narrative. And the girl is like, you know what it feels like? It feels like Savannah is pushing the narrative and the girl is like, oh yeah, she fell for it. She absolutely fell for it. She absolutely fell for it. That's exactly what it feels like. Savannah, you got. You need to take this video down, girl, because you look really stupid. You look really, really stupid in this video. I'm going to say this probably 1,000 more times. What she said, the things that she was saying, and the evidence that you would show right after would contradict it if people were fucking smart enough to stop and fucking read it.
we know, I think it probably applies to a lot of them. As a matter of fact, I would say that she felt pressured to comply with Pierogi's advances because she was worried about her job security. Pierogi was obviously intoxicated as well. Again, in my opinion, that doesn't absolve him from personal responsibility. And in my opinion, the one out of the two of them that had the responsibility.
You know what? What about her personal? Oh no. What about her fucking personal responsibility of going in the DMs of a married fucking man and cybering his ass and calling him daddy and wanting to fuck him and wanting to have his 8.5 inches and the pink buddy? What about her personal fucking responsibility of being in a married man's fucking DMs? Huh? What about that? She doesn't have to take any fucking personal responsibility for that shit? Oh no, fuck that shit. She knew he was fucking married. Are you kidding me?
Responsibility to make sure that their relationship did not cross that line was the one paying the other's salary.
I mean, I don't know how he handles that much alcohol. I get drunk after a beer or two, but like, I don't know how he handles that much alcohol.
I mean, some of the screenshots,
really
you guys were saying like, oh, I'm like 6.5 shots in or something like that, like crazy stuff. I'm like, dude, I would be on the floor.
No, it would start like, by the end, it's like we always start with 3 shots. It always depended on his mood. If he would drink how—
Girl, if you got drunk after 2 beers and you turned around and took 3 shots, Savannah, you're dumb. You obviously don't know anything about life or something. I don't know. Maybe, okay, wait. I'm going to give Savannah an out here, all right? And y'all are probably going to cuss me out for this, but get over it, all right? I'm going to give Savannah an out here, all right? And Savannah, if you were smart, you would take this out, all right? Maybe what it was is that initial email, because remember the initial email, maybe what it was is that initial email got to you because of maybe something personal that happened in your life. And that initial email got to you to the point where your brain started getting clouded and you were grasping to take this victim's story and tell the world because it wasn't right what happened to her. And your brain got clouded and you didn't read the receipts for what they were. Maybe that's what happened to you. Because anybody with a clear mind can read those DMs and tell this is bullshit.
however much he wanted to drink, but he would still put it on me.
Do you feel like you enabled his drinking?
I definitely do. Yeah, I definitely did.
Do you feel like he enabled your drinking?
Yeah.
He would stream drunk all the time though, right?
Yeah.
Did the audience know he was drunk? Was he taking shots on camera?
Okay, let's be honest. They enabled each other with drinking. They enabled each other. There were times when she mentioned the shots first. They enabled each other's drinking. They were drinking buddies, and they were drinking buddies with benefits. That's exactly what they were. They were drinking buddies with benefits. They enabled each other.
So he would like turn his camera off and take a shot with you?
Sometimes he'd turn the camera off and take a shot. Other times he would just have it in a cup of coffee or something and like just chug that.
It breaks my heart at how hard Hina is on herself. And it's obvious
It breaks my heart that you were this fucking dumb.
that the two of them enabled each other's drinking. However, in my opinion, that power dynamic between the two of them says that most of the responsibility lies on Pierogi to make sure that these things don't happen. I say that again, in my opinion, because Pierogi regularly works with people who are from the same part of the world as Hina. He is aware of the economic conditions of that part of the world. He is aware of how desperate people are for money, given that his entire job is to expose and shut down scam call centers that employ people who are so desperate for money that they're willing to make their living by stealing it from innocent people. I just find it hard to believe, again, my opinion, that Pierogi never considered.
And this is where Savannah is also, she doesn't realize what she just did. By explaining what she just explained, that's why people are thinking that Hina was an op for one of those scam artists or one of those scammers. Because of what you just explained and what you showed previously, Savannah, that's why people are thinking Hina was an op for them. I mean, what?
This power dynamic that he had over Hina. Being her boss was at least a partial contributor to her willingness to go along with everything. Also, Pierogi is the married one. He has children. He has a family. He supposedly
he's a
takes
piece
his
of shit.
faith so seriously that he's dedicated.
Oh no, he's absolutely a piece of shit for what he did to his wife and his family. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. But that doesn't mean add on and tack on fucking allegations that don't fit there was no crime. You can't add on allegations to shit that wasn't there.
Enough to go to church every Sunday, or at least on a pretty regular basis.
So from what I understand, his wife is the one who's mainly extremely religious. From what I've understood, he does enjoy church mass a lot. He loves Sunday church. He goes to different cities for church stuff. So he's definitely religious. But he's kind of toned down speaking about his beliefs online because he became a bigger YouTuber.
AP over 9K. I should have hired this girl and not Craig. I don't know who sent that, but thank you for the 420, and you are a complete asshole for that. I mean, true. If Savannah would have got the AP over 9K exclusive, it probably would have worked out better for her, at least with Savannah's audience.
YouTuber and a bigger content creator, so he couldn't really speak about religious views later on. So he would message me around 3 a.m. his time, like before Sunday Mass, and he'd be like, I'm going to Sunday Mass today, and then he'd be like, let's do HKD before that, so he'd get drunk and HKD.
I don't care about Sky Daddy. I don't care.
I have a new look in life and stuff like that. So he was really into the religious aspect of
Right.
things. And then he also, if I remember correctly, he used to travel for events too that were related to his church.
Hina says, according to her, that Pierogi is the one who ultimately eased her into the idea of having a sexual relationship. A married Christian man should never lust after another woman, let alone initiate the sexual relationship.
Stop pushing the Christian narrative, because any man that is married and they don't have an open relationship, or they're not in polygamy or anything like that, okay, just a standard man and wife, okay, any man or woman, whether they're Christian or not, and they have a standard marriage, no openness or whatever, should not be cheating on their spouse. Christianity don't have shit to do with it. Stop pushing it. You're trying too hard to push this narrative, and it's obvious.
There are some things that we know about Pierogi, his life, his faith, and those are foundational things in many people's lives. And he went against all of them. He had the initial responsibility, in my opinion, not to engage in a relationship like this, but he did anyway. Even if she was pursuing him first, he had the responsibility to shut that down, not only as her.
I absolutely agree. That is the only thing in this fucking video that I think there was something else. But this right here, I 1000% agree with her. If she initiated it first, which it looks like you don't know whether she initiated or he initiated it. But anyway, if she initiated it first, his merry ass should have shut her ass down. He should have fucking shut her down because he was married. 1000%. He absolutely should have. And his dumb ass didn't.
Her boss, but as a husband and as a father.
So while I was working with him, I ended up becoming extremely isolated. My only point of contact for work was Pierogi. Eventually, I was able to contact the editor, but we didn't really have conversations. If I really wanted to have a conversation about work or anything, it would be with Pierogi. For real life, it was, because I had to stay awake all night, I slept all morning. I wasn't able to go to many family events. I wasn't really able to plan anything with friends because I just never knew when he would stream or miss.
Honey, that was your job. And you chose to do that job. You don't get to put that on him. You signed up for that job. So when he streams, you're available. That was your job. You don't get to sit here and look like a victim because of that. That was your job.
Message me. And eventually by the end of it, I was really isolated. I've lost a lot of friends along the way. A lot of people just couldn't put up with me being drunk and complaining about all of this and wanting to end my life and then just going back consistently.
Afterwards, after you quit, how has it affected you?
I'm still kind of trying to collect myself. Every time I think about it, now that I'm not drunk, I just end up blaming myself.
Nah, girl. She was collecting that evidence. That's what she was doing. She went into that little Dropbox folder, right? And she was putting the evidence together because whatever happened pissed her off. Either she got pissed off or, hey, maybe the conspiracy theory is true and maybe she was an op the whole entire time. Either way, she had nefarious intentions. She had nefarious intentions. Like I said, look at the screenshots. Listen, guys, screenshots, the words in the screenshots are not enough. When you look at stuff, look at the entire screenshot. Look for inconsistencies. Her having screenshots that say today or yesterday tells a story within the story. And that right there questions the motive.
I'm like, why did I do that? I could have said no. Why didn't I say no? I am having a difficult time trying to find a job because I want to apply to scam baiters, but it's just not possible. I feel like he's like the king of scam baiters, so to speak. Everyone works under him. I don't think anyone would want to hire me. It would piss him off. If I could just go back to being friends with him, I would really like that. I know that's not possible, but I really would like that. I would like my friend back.
And you still feel like he's your friend and stuff like that. But like, I mean, ultimately there was so much more to it. It wasn't just a simple friendship, but you felt like it was.
I still feel like it is.
Yeah, because it's still so fresh. When did you quit?
October, end of September.
2023, so it's only been a few months. Like, you dedicated years to this, so like I don't think anyone should expect you to have everything figured out overnight, you know?
I just want to talk about something that I've been thinking about recently, how there are no ways to protect people like me who work from poor countries or other countries.
Oh my God! No! If anything, people need to be protected from you! You were literally taking those screenshots the day of! Girl! Do you not... Savannah, I swear to God, Savannah, you were literally given bullshit on a platter and you gobbled it up. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Freelance or, you know, the way I was on salary, because $1 to any other currency conversion is a very good deal for anyone. And a lot of people like me will put up with it because, you know, money means more than anything. Again, being able to feed yourself.
Yeah, you put up with it so bad. Yeah. How much money did you want? How much money did you ask for?
Self is more important than your self-dignity. There might be other people in this situation working for other people, and there's only two options. You either quit your job or you do an international lawsuit, which is completely impossible for someone who's literally counting every dollar that they're getting.
So expensive.
And yeah, and quitting your job is an option, but then you're back to starving. So there needs to be like a third option. Content creators don't usually have HR departments. There's no one you can report to. I didn't have anyone I could, like, at Scammer Payback say, this is what's going on with me, and know that I wouldn't get fired, right? So there was no fail-safe for this. There needs to be one. There might be other people.
Bitch, you just wanted to expose him. Okay, you really wanted to expose the cheating, but you wanted to sprinkle in the other shit because it makes it sound better. Because people like Savannah, they're automatically going to be, I'm going to believe you because you're a woman. Hey, guess what, guys? Guess what, Savannah? Women can be nefarious too. Women can lie about situations like that. Women can indeed. Again, I'm a feminist. And where I think men can be bad, women can be bad too. We can be just as fucking evil. We can do the same bad things men do. I'm not going to believe you just because you're a woman. I'm going to believe you, and you say you have proof, I'm going to look at the proof. And if I don't believe the proof, I don't believe the proof.
Who are like this, and you know what, at the end when you quit, you just shut up. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about how you sold yourself.
I think your story is just a testament to what people are willing to put up with to fucking survive, because there were no better options for
Girl,
you. Like,
quit
I hope that people
babying
understand
her.
that, because it's just
Oh
not
my
fair. The whole
God.
thing is unfair, and I don't think it's regulatable, you know?
It's not regulatable, but there should be some way to at least hold a person accountable. Like if someone fucks your life over, they shouldn't just get to live their life perfectly without any consequences.
Girl, who's fucking whose life over right now? Granted, now, let's be honest, Pierogi kind of fucked his own life over because he's the one that cheated on his wife. Okay? He cheated on his wife, so he actually fucked his own life over because he got involved with the bitch who got the job saying that she knows how to thirst trap people. He fought with his dick and not his brain. And I guarantee you, in his mind, he's thinking, oh, I'm the scammer guy. Nobody can scam me. Where did we hear that before? Oh, I'm the predator hunter. Nobody can get past me. We're in the middle of a story about that right now.
Do you feel like your life was fucked up over all of this?
It was.
Even though, you know, you were more well off financially while you were working for...
Yes, I want to see hashtag justice for Pink Buddy in the chat. Justice for Pink Buddy. Because honestly, I think Pink Buddy was the actual victim in this whole scenario. Honestly, I think Pink Buddy was the only victim in this scenario. Ginger, you and Layhole, I swear to God.
For him, you still feel like you came out of it in a worse position than when you went in.
I came out of it an alcoholic and someone who used to smoke joints, like almost half a pack of cigarettes worth of joints a day. I was consistently stoned and drunk. I have a lot of mental health issues. If he tries to paint me as someone with mental health issues, then he has the right to, because I do have bipolar, I do have ADHD, I do have high functioning autism. You know, I was...
Okay, bitch. She has bipolar, ADHD, high functioning autism. That still don't, no. Because guess what? People with those things can do bad things too. That does not automatically make you a victim. I come from a community full of people with autism. And there are some pretty shitty people here. Okay? That is not an excuse.
It's very suicidal during those time periods. So again, if he brings that topic up, I completely agree. I was not mentally stable.
When Hina brings up her mental struggles, she thinks that people are going to use them against her as if her mental health makes her the more guilty party. And again, in my opinion, I think that this is wrong. Hina obviously is very hard on herself. It breaks my heart. It really does. I think this reflects worse on Pierogi than it does Hina. Just add it to the list of reasons why I believe that the position he put her in was inappropriate given the circumstances.
If he tries to paint me as someone who's money hungry, the only thing I'm going to say is everyone wants money. No one works to not have money.
Right. And you worked your ass off to be able to prove yourself to him. Yeah.
I worked very hard. I worked really hard. I loved translating. I loved being able to help people. And I loved that this was something I could do that gave me a purpose to stay alive. Like, however little I did, it was helping people. I was constantly going through my head and like, what can he paint me as to justify his end? So I just wanted to put that out.
Well, if he didn't do it, we certainly did. Just watch the video. Just watch my video, watch Chud's video, watch Kristen Ark's video, watch Doc on the radio. Watch all of us. We'll tell you how you did wrong. Just saying.
So I don't have to address it later. Don't send any hate to P or Scout or Payback. I just want him to be held accountable. I don't even want the internet to hate him. I just want him to be held accountable. Maybe, get some help for his issues. I mean, I'm a prime example of you wanting to be cautious about the people you keep around.
Girl, yes, oh my God. She says something enlightening also. Holy shit, because I think she's 100% correct.
Him to be held accountable. I don't even want the internet to hate him. I just want him to be held accountable. Maybe, get some help for his issues. I mean, I'm a prime example of you wanting to be cautious about the people you keep around.
I am a prime example of you wanting to be cautious of the people you have around. Yes, you are a prime example of that. Again, people, today, tomorrow, there were no dates because she was doing it in real time. Today and yesterday were in the screenshots and she was screen recording in real time. Yes, you are a prime example of be cautious of who you have around you. You really are. Oh, and she knows how to thirst trap people. She is just telling on herself all over the place in this. No, Ginger. I'm busy.
Screenshotted stuff. He trusted me. I screenshotted conversations that were supposed to be private.
I think a lot of people in your situation would have done the same thing.
I genuinely didn't think I had a screenshot about the boob job because I really wanted to bring that up because he really wanted my body to be the way he wanted it. He wanted me to get like a landing strip, get my hair in a landing strip and the boobs, and he wanted me to get color my hair purple and stuff like that. He really wanted to make me into some kind of person that.
And just okay, bae. I can see now why you're saying it sounds like a sugar baby scam. I can see why you're saying that it's a sugar baby scam. I can see it now, bae. Now I understand. Now I understand why you're saying it. Now I understand.
Just to clarify, you guys have never met in person either, right? This was all over the internet. Mm-hmm.
This is all over the internet. I just hope this gives the courage to other people to leave their abusive jobs. Don't turn into me. Don't become an alcoholic and drug addict.
Yes, correct. Don't turn into her. Do not do it. Don't do it at all. Don't become a person who thirst traps people to entrap them. Or don't become that person that goes into a married man's DMs and sexes a married man, or don't be that person. And you know what? Don't be like Pierogi either. Don't be that married man that fucks around with women like this. Don't.
Just because you couldn't leave. Money will come back. It's okay. Starving is easier. Trust me, starving is so much better than hating yourself every day and not wanting to live.
So I want to end this video by thanking Hina for mustering up the—
Oh my God. Wait, so she was like, you know what? Fuck it, we'll play it.
Starving is so much better than hating yourself every day and not wanting to live.
So I want to
and
end
not wanting to live. You just sprinkled that in, didn't you? Get the fuck out of here.
This video by thanking Hina for mustering up the courage and the bravery to not only finally leave a job after 2 years that gave her financial security at the expense of her own personal well-being, but also for being brave enough to answer all of my questions. And I didn't hold back. They were pretty difficult.
Okay, girl, if those were called, did she really try to say she gave her difficult questions? Did she really try to say that she gave her difficult questions? She was leading in those questions. Are you serious? No, a difficult question would have been, hey, I read this screenshot and it looks like you're consenting. Or, hey, he was drunk too and you told him not to go to bed. What's up with that? That would have been not holding back. You were leading her questions. Well, so how was it to deal with sexual harassment or whatever stupid fucked up questions you asked? Oh my God.
Personal well-being, but also for being brave enough to answer all of my questions. And I didn't hold back. They were pretty—
No, Nuke, it is not the audacity, it is the caucasity. Okay? I am deeming this the caucasity of this bitch. Okay? The caucasity.
difficult questions for her to answer, obviously. It took a lot for her to do this, and she absolutely has my respect and my appreciation. As far as Pierogi goes, maybe he'll address this, maybe he won't, but I hope he just makes amends with his family and comes out of this a better person, a better Christian, if that's what he wants to keep pursuing in his life. Definitely a better husband and a better father, a better family man, a better business owner. I just hope he's better after this. I hope that scammer Payback as an entity, as a YouTube channel, as a business, does not suffer from this. I hope Pierogi's bad decisions don't cause the business to suffer. I hope the channel can continue doing the good, important, and impactful work that it does, and that it continues to be able to help victims of scams. I really do. I'm not just saying that. This is one of the things I really struggled with when determining whether or not I wanted to make this video, because I don't want to.
You didn't struggle enough. I'm here to tell you, you did not struggle enough. Wow.
See people who do important work have to end that work because of one guy's bad decisions. I have a personal investment in people taking down scams and helping victims of scams. I've literally built my YouTube channel on that in different ways, of course, with covering multi-level marketing companies.
And yet you got scammed. No, we gotta go back for the memes. We gotta go back for the memes. Hold on, wait.
When determining whether or not I wanted to make this video, because I don't want to see people who do important work have to end that work because of one guy's bad decisions. I have a personal investment in people taking down scams and helping
like such a fucking serious video, but I had to do nothing but fucking like I have a fucking headache right now because of the dumbness, the retardedness, and the pure enlightening fact that you literally got scammed in this story, you dummy. Oh my God, and you just went with it. You went with it, my baby girl, what are you doing? Oh God. Oh God.
victims of scams. I've literally built my YouTube channel on that in different ways, of course, with covering multi-level marketing companies and stuff.
Girl, you need to go back covering multi-level marketing companies. You need to go back to that. This ain't in your wheelhouse. You are no. Go back to it. Go back to it, girl. You know what? There's a spot. Wait. Stop for a second. You need to go back to it because there is technically an open spot right now that Illuminati held. You could become the next Illuminati. Well, yeah, you can become the next Illuminati. Somebody needs to take her place. You could do that. Go back to that. Go and expose bad businesses and stuff like that, okay? Don't do this shit again because you fucking suck at it. You fucking suck at it. Go become the queen of the anti-MLMs, Miss Illuminati. Or something. I don't know, bro, but this shit ain't it. Yeah, and whatever you do, don't end up living with your editor or anything because we don't want to I don't want to have to talk about you 4 or 5 years from now. I'm just saying.
Those are definitely scams in different ways than call centers. So I do have a personal interest in seeing people who do this kind of work being able to continue doing it. I usually end my videos by thanking financial supporters by name, but this time around, I just feel like given the nature of this video, it isn't the right time or place for that, but you all know who.
With all the dumb shit you said out of your mouth, I don't think it would have mattered. I'm gonna be honest.
You are, you know that I love and appreciate you for everything you do. But that being said, I have every intention of releasing my extended interview with Hina to Patreon and for members only here on this YouTube channel. So if you are one of those people who are financially supporting me, you will be able.
Oh, wait. What the hell happened? Wait, no. What are you doing? Wait, what happened? Why are you acting dumb? Okay, all right.
To watch the extended cut, just know that all the really important stuff is here in this video. There's not any like new bombs being dropped, for lack of a better term, in the
Okay, there we go.
standard interview. I just want to be able to give something back here to those who support me. So, but even if you're not one of those people, thanks just for making it to the end of this video, for hearing Hina out, for
How much is the memberships? I want to watch it.
hearing myself out, and I welcome the inevitable conversation that's going to be had around this situation. I recognize that there are going to be a lot of differing opinions on this. My only request is that we all just be chill with each other, be nice to each other in the comments while discussing.
Ma'am, I tried to be chill and nice, but you... Oof. I tried to be chill and nice with you, but you did not accept my chill and nice because I wouldn't baby you. Ma'am, don't sit there and act like you're not a little mean girl because you tried it.
This, I believe that this can turn into a productive conversation, and we can do that without being nasty to each other.
Neffy, FYI, I was the one that was toxic. It was right after our DMs.
When we find other people who might think differently than we do. And that includes Pierogi, because again, we don't know his side as of right now. He might be able to explain away some of his behavior. So until he does, let's just not jump to any conclusions there, but feel free to have an open, honest, and respectful conversation with each other regarding the situation. Anyway, that's all for now. If anything else comes of any of this, I will keep you updated. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Hina. Thank you, viewer. Bye.
Oh, shit. God damn it. Okay. Oh, she has a 99-cent month one. God damn, $9.99, 24. Holy shit. I knew I did wrong by doing $1.99, $4.99, $9.99. Okay. Hold on a second. And then we're almost done, bros. Okay? But Ginger wants attention right now. Ginger. I'm starting to question you. Just saying. Okay, so the wife. Okay, so I don't know if that chatter is still here. I don't know if you're still watching chatter. The person who started going, well, the wife said everything was true. Okay, so let's break down what the wife said. So the wife here, as you can see, said, after taking some time to process the information released regarding the inappropriate relationship between my husband and Hina, I've decided to share my thoughts. The relationship between Pierogi and Hina was obviously inappropriate. Very true. That being said, it was a consensual, emotional relationship, dear person who was in the chat. A consensual, emotional relationship. Consensual. That doesn't mean harassment. That doesn't mean abuse. So she did not back up that claim. Fueled in part by Pierogi's abuse of alcohol. Yes, he was obviously abusing alcohol. I don't need these anymore. This is not an excuse for the poor decisions he made. 1000%. It's an acknowledgement of pattern of behavior I witnessed over the last couple of years as his use of alcohol increased. I further acknowledge that his position as Hina's employer likely created an unbalanced dynamic in her mind. However, I do not believe his actions were malicious or predatory. I'm sorry, First Chatter, where are you at? Did you actually read the words in her statement? Or are you going by what Savannah said on her community post? Is that what you're doing? Are you just reading Savannah's? Are you one of those that just read Savannah's words or listen to Savannah's words and not read the actual proof for yourself? Obviously you are. That's what drones do. Anyway, rather they were short-sighted, reckless, and stupid. Pierogi understands the seriousness of the situation and has sought treatment. Please allow him to work on himself and heal for his addictions without further speculations of his intentions. I don't want to minimize the hurt he's caused, but I do want people to consider that further speculation will not only be detrimental to Pierogi. Please take a moment to pause and think of the SP team, their families, and the amazing work they do, as well as the deep pain and anguish this is causing me and our kids. My kids adore their father. Our children need him, and I will be supporting him as we begin our difficult journey forward. Please help us by respecting our privacy during this time. Abso-fucking-lutely holy shit. It is her prerogative to stay with her husband. What he did was extremely disrespectful to her and his family. Because he has children, guess what? Him cheating affects his children, and it is her God-given right to decide whether she wants to stay with him or not. So the only thing she confirmed is, yes, the alcohol, and yes, it was inappropriate. And you know what? There could have been a power dynamic there, but it was consensual. Don't go there with me. Okay. Now, do we remember what she said? Do you remember what she said in that email in the beginning, about 3 hours ago? Remember what she said in the beginning of that video? All those things, we stuck a pin in it. This is Hina. Hina, my final post addressing questions. At the end of the day, you do agree that Pierogi did something wrong, if not everything, then at least some. And in the video, I take blame for things I believe I did wrong. I laid everything out transparently. No, you didn't. And you can make of that what you will. If I hadn't made this public, this would have happened again. All that happened was he cheated on his wife with you. But you tried to label it as more nefarious things. Because you didn't want to look like a hoe. Because I'm sorry. Women who are in a married man's DMs and they know that he's married, because yes, men and women too have been known to lie and say they're single when they're actually not. But you knew he was married and you still decided to do that. That makes you a hoe. I'm sorry. That makes you a hoe. Maybe you didn't want to look like a hoe, so you sprinkled in all the more nefarious shit. He could have done this, and he could have done this with another employee, harassment or not. And those who believe me will believe me because of what I've said is truth. No, you didn't. If you don't see it that way, it's valid. This is the internet, not the court of law. You're entitled to your opinion. Nothing negative came out of this. Pierogi is seeking help for his alcoholism, and if you support him, shouldn't you be happy? He's finally seeking help, something he most likely would not have done if I just messaged him. He tends to ignore topics he doesn't want to talk about. Either way, everyone is entitled to their opinions. It's the internet. You're allowed to feel and express how you feel. And so I am at least being respectful about it. Don't be nasty. That's all. Hope you have a good day. Okay, now, with everything that she said, this line here drives me nuts. Nothing bad or of lasting consequence happened. That's not how you talked in that interview. That's not how you talked in that interview at all. Nothing bad or lasting consequence happened. This will be a small blimp in the grand scheme of things, so relax. You literally said the man sexually harassed you. He groomed you and abused you through his power dynamic. And we're supposed to relax about that when you didn't show proof of any of that? What am I fucking relaxing about? Because the only thing you proved is you were helping a man cheat on his wife. So, I've taken some time to process information released regarding an imperfect relationship between my husband and, that we already read that one. Okay, so Savannah Really likes her community tab. Okay? Pierogi's wife has responded to reiterate what I said in the video. I genuinely hope he can learn, grow, and come out of this. To reiterate what I said in the video. She didn't reiterate everything you said in that video. She said it was consensual. So, said person that was in the chat talking shit before this live stream starts, you are one of those who just read Savannah's words and took her word for it, what was in that screenshot. You're the kind of audience that Savannah needs. People who will just take her word and not hold them accountable. Okay. This is her trying to make sense. This is about, in response to many people who seem to be struggling and finding empathy for Hina, I dug up this research paper regarding gender roles in culturally Muslim countries. So here's my problem with Savannah. Savannah, you know how you got because you babied her and you let her get away with everything. You're literally babying her. You're literally acting like Hina has no agency at all. And that you have to be the white knight and come up with all this research and tell her what happened to her. That's what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. Jesus Christ. She acts like Hina is a child and not a grown woman. Yes. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. So, that was it. Bro, stop. Why are people DMing me? Stop DMing me while I'm live. Stop it. This virtue signal is so ridiculous I can't stand it. Listen, Stan, I used to do the same thing. I used to do the exact same thing. I used to virtue signal a lot. I know the mindset that she's working with. I understand the mindset that she's working with. And it's either she's actually being bad faith or she's trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. You know? And I can't figure out, Savannah, I can't figure out which is it. I don't know if she's being intentionally bad faith or if she's trying to fit the evidence to go with the narrative. I can't tell. But if she truly believes this shit, then she got. She got scammed. She got scammed for her platform. You know? So, yeah, I think that's it. I think we're done today. I might do a late night closed members only on Radiant Brit, or I just might actually just do a live stream tomorrow on Radiant Brit. Because I'm not going to make that video now. Radiant Brit is pissing me off. And I want to yell about it. You know what? Actually, yeah. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll make it a live stream. Shit. We're going to go over several Radiant Brit videos tomorrow. And I'm not too happy with her. Apparently this week is the week of woke scolds. Just saying. What about your clip, Stan? I saw it. Okay. What about your clip, Stan? Who is Radiant Brit? You'll find out tomorrow. You'll find out tomorrow. No, I'm not going to ban you, Stan. Stan, I threatened to ban you at least 6 times every live stream. You should know by now you would have to do something really bad for me to ban you. Jesus Christ. All right, so, you know what? Y'all have gotten on my nerves enough. Stan is making me leave. You know what? I just might leave the internet because of Stan. I'm done. I'm over. I feel unseen. I feel unheard. And I'm just fucking over it. Goodbye.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker